Bam! What is up with the squad? It's your favorite IT with Uncle Tendencies in the building with Rock the Man Media, Mr. Shake My Hand. It's Hot Takes. What's going on, y'all? Miracle Rider, what's good? Art, what's happening? Rock, what's going on? What you thinking about hoops so far?
Man, listen. This top 25, man. We got some real conversation we need to have about the top 25, man. Who picking teams, man, top 25, man? Did y'all just go pull names out of a hat? That's my biggest thing I got out of this top 25, right? I got some real issues about some teams in the top 25, looking like hot garbage out there. But, it's first game of the season. I ain't going to go in too bad on it. First game of the season. But it's a little shaky, man, what y'all trying to go out here and sell to the people, man.
Who looking shaky? Go ahead, speak on it. Speak on it. Who would you have in the top 25 that ain't there? What's your issue with the top 25?
My real issue is about these things. All right, let's get to it. Duke, number 7. Come on now. Ain't no way, right? Now, I know number 5, LSU ain't playing nobody, so I'm gonna let them cheat. But number 7, Duke, man, we got some real issues there. Let me see. Number 18, USC. Don't know how in the hell y'all number 18, right? Louisville, yeah, all right. Richmond, I think they that's a little bit too high for them. Right now, I don't think they're a top 25 team. Let me see who else. Who else I got up here? Ole Miss, it could be higher. UCLA, number 3. Not the third best team in the nation, dog. They not. Hey, listen. They're gonna be in some goddamn trouble. Now, the city of Norman, Oklahoma, we gonna get into them. Because I got something to talk about. Hey, the city of Norman, hey, y'all better figure some things out over there, Oklahoma, dog. Y'all better figure some things out, Oklahoma over there. I ain't listen. I try to tell y'all the city of Norman ain't who y'all think she is. But some people say, you know what I'm saying, she was spectacular. She was impressive. But for me, if that's what you call impressive, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. That wasn't impressive performance, I shall say. Now the team that they went up against the Belmont, that is a tournament team year in, year out. So they actually got a good test first game of the season, but some of these things that they write and saying who some good teams are, ain't good teams. I would have put Washington in the top 25. I would have. Stanford in the top 25. All right. I know people ain't watched Stanford, but hey, Stanford gonna come out gonna be a little different this year. They're gonna be back to. I'm not saying they're all the way back yet, but they getting close to being back into that Elite 8 Final Four with the roster they built out there. So, yeah, man, I got a couple teams that I definitely would push up into the top 25, and I definitely got some teams that I would push down out the top 25. Because what I've seen, it ain't been good. And outside of South Carolina and UConn, I'm just trying to figure out who could pass the goddamn ball in the top 25. I've seen a lot of selfish one-on-one basketball being played, not enough team basketball. That's just me. What do you think, Seth?
Still pretty early. I see Missy saying Baylor don't belong in the top 25.
Baylor definitely belongs in the top 25.
Baylor a top 25 team. Tilly Scott finna show y'all something. I'm so happy for that kid. I am so happy for that kid. I'm so excited for that kid. I've been waiting for this kid since Arkansas. We didn't get to see her at Auburn. And just the first 40 minutes that we got to really see her at Baylor, I like what they doing. I like what they doing. I don't know if they win the Big 12, but that's a tournament team. That's a tournament team. You said Baylor don't belong. What about Duke? Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. I think. Let me see. What Missy said Duke and Baylor, but I'm not talking about Duke. I ain't talking about them. You know, y'all know I don't. Y'all know how I feel.
I'm gonna tell you, Duke definitely is not a top 17. They're not a top 10 team. They're not a top 15 team. But Brady only cuts the top 25 for me. I'm just being honest. But I get why they give them this, you know what I'm saying, Carol Lawson, all this, Team USA, boo, 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 boo. They need to go ahead and pick a new coach, but we'll say that conversation for a different. But they're at the bottom half of the top 25 for me. They're really borderline top 25. But like I said, for me, I got Stanford in, I got Washington in, and I'm borderline got K State at the bottom of that ish. Cause little hibachi, but yeah. No, Baylor belongs. Baylor belongs for sure. Stanford, you gonna add in there. Stanford, you gonna add in there Gamecocks, and Washington, you'll add in there. Them be the two teams, right, for me. But who you got, Gamecocks? Who y'all got? Hey, listen, if you say Baylor and Duke don't belong in there, who should be in there? Let us know. Let us know who should be in there. Rankings based on last season, so that's that. Rankings will they definitely gonna change. Listen, no, I can't say Notre Dame a top 25 team. We gonna see what they look like today. We gonna see what Notre Dame look like today. They ain't played yet, so I ain't really got an opinion about them because they got a lot of question marks on their team, right? Only thing we do know is they got Hannah Hidalgo. That's about it. But as far as what they got, we still trying to figure that out. But yeah.
Gamecocks fam, you kicking Iowa out? What's up, Ashley?
Yeah.
Iowa State hanging on by a thread.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man.
Let's get into it.
I haven't Southern Cal. They definitely should not be a top 25 team.
Wait. No, I'm just playing. Go ahead, Gamecocks fam.
They should definitely not be. Hey, listen. Both of the LA teams, they shouldn't even be in the top 25 right now. They look like hot garbage. I don't care what you're talking about. They look like hot garbage out there. But I ain't have my snacks today, so I ain't have my snacks before the show. So you know what time it is today. It's gonna be up today, one of them days, man. I'm telling you right now. Let me see who on the slate today. Oh, there's games going on right now. Okay. I know we want to see though. Oh, Notre Dame plays at 6:00. Okay, yeah, we're gonna see what they talking about. Hey, so Seth, how do you feel about Oklahoma State? Have you been able to watch them?
No, I haven't been able to. They're on the rewatch list for me. Who's my friend? Who's my friend? Where? What you mean? Who's my friend? Chicago Duma. What you mean? Who's my friend? Oh, ask me. Be clear. I'm not clear on the question. USC head coach is hot garbage. I ain't got time. I ain't got time. With that Mondo. I'm not doing that. 59 in the chat. Like to share, they both right there. As well as Coach Sheesh. Hot garbage. Wow. Y'all man on fire today. Let's go. It's hot take Tuesday.
Hey, listen. Hey, the head coach is definitely hot trash now. They hot garbage. Like they both don't know what they're doing. Now they getting some recruits out there, but you talking about them trying to organize basketball and put them in situations where they look good. Now, here's why I say this, right? If you go look at Barkley, what she's doing at Tennessee and what she was doing at UCLA last year, it's a 9-day difference. Like, hey man, if you would have done UCLA, they actually would have been in. They would have, you know what I'm saying? Could have been in championship game. But I digress. But hey, let's get into Tennessee, right? Because I know Tennessee, that's one of your teams, auntie. How you feel about Tennessee so
far? It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate for Tennessee right now. I feel like Tennessee was in a situation where they had put together a squad that was ready to go, and then they had the next woman up situation where the woman that they're trying to replace was a big part of the leadership and a big part of the transition and bringing on the new players that were coming in, both veteran and freshmen, right? So they're figuring that out. But it looked like, yesterday, it looked like they were still relying a lot on the three ball. It looked like three ball is gonna have to travel. It looks like outside of the press, not all rotations play the half court defense very well. So they got some building to do, but they got some time and they got some talent there to be able to do it in. I'm really, really, really impressed with Jada Civil. That kid came to play 13 minutes, I think 13 points or 11 minutes, 11 points, something like that. Like that kid came to play, not scared of the moment. Next woman up, get her on the floor. That's all I can say for him right now. I mean,
here's the issue I got with Tennessee.
You said what?
Here's the issue I got with Tennessee. I don't understand why you don't have Silver, the freshman, and Cooper out there on the floor as many minutes as possible. Those are your two best players right now. Those are your two best players. They both got length. They're both 6'1", in that range. They both can switch and play multiple positions. They both can go score. They both can't. If you put the ball in their hand, they can't be stopped. It's a straight line drop to the rim. I don't understand. Yeah. Right? Let's play
you also
easy
can't
basketball.
Have that. You also can't have the big go 1 for 9. I mix up Spearman. Which one's still there?
Spearman.
Can't go 1 for 9. Can't just get 2 points in 30 minutes. Can't have that.
Here's another problem I got. I really want to sit in on a Tennessee practice, and I really wonder, do y'all actually practice half court defense, or do y'all just press all day at practice? Because ain't no way in hell what I've seen yesterday that y'all practice half court defense. Ain't no way. There's no way, right? And two, you overcommit too many people on the front side of your press, and y'all was just giving up layup city. Y'all actually should have been down 12 points to start the game off, right? But y'all didn't, because NC State just missed wide open layups to give y'all opportunities. But outside of that, right, when you look at Tennessee, the biggest glaring issues is half court defense for me. The willingness to pass the ball, right? Pass the ball to wide open people. People running wide open, you will not pass the ball, and you taking tough shots for no reason. And then when you actually get to a half court offense, being able to run a half court offense, right? What does that look like? Instead of your turn, my turn, her turn, that turn, this turn, 4 turn, 6 turn, 11 turn. Like, hey, let's get into some basketball set where it looks fluid. Like you actually worked on something at practice, right? Who is your go-to person? Who you want to get involved and go from there, right? You shot a little bit too many threes for my likings when you could have just got layups, right? You turned down wide open layups to shoot brick threes and building houses. So it's some things that could be cleaned up, but it's also got to be somebody on that Tennessee bench that's got to say, hey, listen, we're not making threes. Hey, let's get the layups because they're there, right? Build confidence. Once you start making shots, that builds confidence, right? When you start missing shots, all it does is it just gets deflated because you're just trying to make one. You're trying to make one. And before you know it, you're down 12 to 15 points because you just keep shooting threes instead of just taking layups. Just a little word of advice. You ain't got to listen to me, you know what I'm saying? But, hey, it'll help, though, if you do. Yeah, hey, listen. Tania is definitely, one of their proteges. Y'all want to get in Vandy next, huh? Y'all want to get in Vandy? Y'all got something to say about Vandy? Okay, all right. Jess, what you think about Vandy? They say hell with Tennessee. They want to talk about Vandy.
I done talked about Vandy. We talked about them. They Blake's or bust. So I said they're not where I expected them to be at the start of the season. So that's why I said there's some teams that I held on last night not because I think they're better, but because the teams that I thought would be better have not shown up. So they may slide into they may rank a little higher in the SEC than I originally expected. But what's your thoughts? But wait a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna get to Vandy, but I before we even get there, I'm gonna go back to the game that we were just on because I'm gonna talk about NC. I'm gonna talk about NC State. So I've been on the fence about Camille Pierre. It looked like she found her. It looked like she found her a spot that she fit in. Kid had a good game last night. I'm rooting for the kid. Let's see. Let's see where this thing goes. NC State is going to be more of a problem than I think people really expect. And the ACC is a little bit more wide open than I think people expect. Camille Pierre, Trigger Trigger, Zoe Brooks, Zam, they're scrappy. They're a scrappy bunch. Scrappy bunch. Yeah, nah. Blake's got a team, but we'll see if they show up. But we gonna see. Vandy is it's a whole lot of Blake's or bust to me. But yep, we'll see.
Hey, I know you
We
like
go we
I know you like a good article, so ESPN, they just drop something for you. So when you get a minute, take a look at it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They got
uh
an article for you now. Uh, but yeah. So talking about NC State, right? They one of the things I said last night. They're they got the guard play, they got the wing play, and they got a bid, right? Which is all good. But what they got off the bench is all freshmen. So how fast can they freshmen grow up in a moment determines how good NC State can be. Because they got two talented freshman guards coming off the bench that if they get them up to speed and they can contribute at a high level, it's gonna be hard to beat these NC State teams. Because the amount of guard pressure they could put on you getting downhill, getting attached to the rim. Uh, Now I think they need to clean up their horns action. For those people that don't know, horns action is you got your two bigs either they can come up to the elbow or you can bring them up to the 3-point line. Where you got two big setting screens going multitude of ways. They just got to clean that up offensive wise. But what I've seen, from NC State was what I thought I would see. Especially with them getting Pierre, I think that solidified the growth of where the team can go and they can actually max out this season.
you know
But I
where I
but I
think they you know where I think Pierre helped him at Rob? And I don't know if it's so much leadership but experience because they were coming into the season losing both Zaza and Rivers,
River,
right?
yeah,
Right. So you coming into the season where you got still some young leaders, but are they do they have that experience, all that experience
yeah,
yet? So Pierre brings a different level of experience and an SEC level of experience that I think may help them with some extra toughness as they go through this ACC. So I'm really watching NC State, but
well, the
oh,
best
go
thing
ahead.
the best thing about Pierre last night though is she's always had success against Tennessee. Like she loves playing against Tennessee. No matter what, she ends up with 20 something plus, and she ends up with a double double, regardless of the fact. Well, every time she played them, she averaged a double double against them for her career. So her experience last night, there are some things I was like, yo, pass the ball, give it up. You know what I'm saying? She there are some things I feel like she played solid, but I think she could have played a lot better last night. But hey, she helped them get the dub, so that's all that matters. That's all that matters.
Kim Caldwell, can she take it up a notch? Can she take the next step and move past what she showed us last year, which was the platoon changes and the 3-point shooting.
I think it's hard for her right now because her players can't play more than 3 minutes on the floor at a time without looking extremely tired. So I think that's hard for her to make adjustments. But the adjustment they can make is they can go 3/4 court instead of full court. They can go to more of a zone press instead of a man press. You can help keep your players out there longer where you're not having to platoon as much to where they're able to make shots on the offensive end. A lot of this, them not making shots on the offensive end, comes down to they got dead legs. They don't have no bottom half. So with them not having no bottom half, that affects shot making. And so when she figures out how to maneuver, you know, being able to press, being able to pull it back, being able to go 3/4 court, being able to understand that you can put pressure in a half court, they'll be able to do a lot more things and be more open. And I don't know if she's willing to take that sacrifice or she just want to keep going with this running gun style, which is only going to get you to the second weekend of every year. It's not going to get you no more, no less. So you can do it, but you have to fine tune how you do it. And fine tuning is understanding how to put the rotations in the right places. I think she needs to make some adjustments to her offense, like far as her offense go, but also think she needs to make some adjustment with the rotation of who's playing with who, and that's gonna take some time to figure out. So I think you got to give her probably 10 or 15 games for her to really figure out rotation and how that looks. But I think as the season go on, she's gonna have to get that thing down to 8. Like you can't play 12 kids. You're gonna have to get that thing down to 8 and just roll with that.
I don't know. Pick the eight. Who's the eight?
I gotta go the Pato twins, Cooper, Silva, Walker, Spearman, uh, number one, Robinson, and then I don't care who the 8th person is. I don't care who the 8th person is. But that'll be my top 7 right there for me. I don't care who the 8th person is. You can pick a name out the hat. Whoever's gonna come out there and get something. Um, but for me, I think she doesn't allow her team to get into a rhythm. And by the time, as soon as they get into a rhythm, she's already subbing. So now you got to try to build another rhythm and get them going. And so when she figures out how to get them into a rhythm before she subs and allow them to really place and play at a high level, that's when Tennessee's gonna be at their best. I think LSU have the more portal pieces than Tennessee.
Mm,
It's hard if you hit the portal at Tennessee because everybody's playing. She's gonna make sure everybody's playing to keep everybody happy. That's why she recruits the way she recruits.
I don't know. She got a lot of people coming. I don't know. Listen, quickly, Tennessee has decided that their brand is going to be the overtime select pipeline.
Yep.
So all of the overtime select kids, and that's a good rebranding for them. You know what I'm saying? They had to figure out a way to make themselves relevant again to jump back in here with these kids and then get some of this Adidas money that they got available spent. So great marketing tactic for them. So they got a lot of talent coming. So maybe some people jump into the portal, but for the most part, the way that they're rotating in and out, it gets them, in the game, and that's cool. These 2 minute, 3 minutes, these spurts, right? But,
And they can
but my
only play
question
three
to
minutes at
you,
a time.
you said what?
They can only play 3 minutes at a time. 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
Oh,
All they can play.
then my question to you becomes: how is that for development, and how is that for having them prepare for what they'll see in the WNBA? And would this be your approach?
I understand the logistics of the talent that you got or why you're doing what you're doing, but long term it hurts you because when you get into crucial games, if all you could play is 3.5 minutes, possibly 4.5 minutes, you're gonna be screwed because you're gonna play against teams where they can leave players out there for 6, 7, 8 minutes and still look fresh. And you're still playing people at 3.5, 4.5 minutes. And if they play anything over that, they get to fouling. Because the biggest thing with Tennessee yesterday was they're going to put a lot of people on the bonuses because of the way they play, because their players can't handle being on the floor for a long period of time. And so, as long as you could continue to apply pressure on Tennessee and they can't sub, like the biggest situation that happened with them was they can go through stretches where they can't sub because there's not a foul call being called. And if they get into one of those situations, they could be down 15 easy because their players can't play a long time. So that can hurt you very, very, very much when it gets to later in the season, gets into the tournament time. That can hurt you.
So what would your balance be for that, or what would your counter be for that?
You have to mainly you have to do different things at practice, right? Because a lot of this is come down to practice. It ain't gameplay, practice play are going to be different, but that means that you need to, if you're going to play them more minutes, that means that you need to make sure that you are conditioning more and running different drills at practice for the longevity of your team to be able to stretch out the minutes to be able to play longer. Right now, right, you're seeing her sub 2 minutes and 30 seconds into the game. Like, dog, you can't play 2 minutes and 30 seconds at the start of the game. That is a real problem. So you just got to change the habits of eating, right? Making sure that they get a lot of fruit, make sure they get a lot of protein in their body, making sure they get a lot of hydration. Like, there's some things that they just need to change overall, for their players to play longer. Oh yeah, yeah. That's always gonna be the case though with Vandy. I said Vandy with Tennessee. If you get them into a half court game, right, they're always going to struggle because they don't practice in a half court setting. They don't practice situational basketball. And when you look at last night, right, the biggest issue that got Tennessee in trouble is situational basketball. Understanding, hey man, when it's crunch time, who do I have on the floor? I can't be platooning with 4 minutes left, like 4 minutes left in the game. I get down to the 2 minute and 30 second mark. I'm still platooning. Like you can't be doing it. That's not winning basketball success. You're not gonna have a lot of success doing it. So when you get down to you can platoon all the way up until you get to the last 4 minutes of the game. The last 4 minutes of the game, you need to know who are the best five that I can trust that can go out there and play at a high level to finish this game. That's what you got to figure out. And if your answer is platooning, you're going to lose games that you shouldn't be losing because of that. Because it's not going to be successful because of rhythm, right? Another team could be hot or they could be ice cold, but then you sub and you can give them the capabilities of stringing along the game and helping them win because of what you're doing and poor execution, right? And then you're talking about offensive, not knowing, all right, hey, if I got this in, I'm going to this person. Now, if I go in platoon and it's not my final group that I really trust, damn, now who do I put the ball in their hand? So, like, if you go to that second unit, who's got the ball in their hand? If Cooper's not on the floor, who's got the ball in their hand? Who's your go-to player? What are you drawing up? What are you running? The talent's there for sure, but you still got to somebody. It's got to be some type of roles defined. And at Tennessee, there's no roles defined. It's just everybody go out there and take the shots, right? You can tell Barker, she's just taking shots. She's taking shots just to be taking shots. Not saying that they're good shots, not saying they're bad shots, but a lot of these shots that they're taking, that Tennessee's taking, it's out of character shots. That's like, yo, we can get that shot at any point in time in the game, but let's run some quality offense. We can get that shot at 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Hey, just run some offense. So you platooning with under 4 minutes, that's kind of crazy. Like that's something that you can't do. And they got to figure that piece out. Now I'm being a lot critical and being very, very hard on them at the beginning of the season because I expect more out of Tennessee. With the talent they got, they should have easily beat NC State, who was only playing 7 people yesterday, by at least 15 points. They lost their game just off of prayer, not understanding the game plan, not understanding time situation score, not understanding situational basketball, and putting themselves in foul trouble out of frustration because they're not getting foul calls.
Okay, now they wanted to talk Vandy. What's your opinion about Vandy?
I got a couple opinions about Vandy. Vandy could be great if Michaela Blakes passes the ball. Vandy will be great if Michaela Blakes passes the ball. Vandy will dominate if Michaela Blakes passes the ball. So the end all be all is Michaela Blake passes the ball and trusts her teammate, they're gonna win easy.
Who you wanted to pass the ball to?
You got several options you can pass the ball to, but you gotta be willing, right? And you can't take contested shots when there's people standing wide open that's got a better shot. She forced a lot of those shots because she was trying to get 40 for no reason. Like, yo, if you just let the game come to you naturally, you're gonna get 40 and you're gonna get a lot of wide open shots. If she passes the ball to make other people close out to other people, the ball is going to naturally come back to her where she's getting clean, wide open shots for her to be more effective. For those, that's the growing maturation of her year two, right? Of you don't have to do what you did last year for this team to be successful. You can score 22 points and y'all can win comfortably, and everybody else can do their part. You showed that, hey, we got a big on our bench. They can go get a double double. We shown you that. If we need to go and we need a big, they can bang. We got that on the bench. We also got it on the floor. If we need to go throw the ball inside, right? Sasha Washington, we got somebody that can score down low. Just give it a ball. Let her create a double team. Well, now she's passing out a double team. Well, now it's a pass kick, and the kick is to you for the wide open three. Vandy looked their best when she wasn't on the floor. To be honest, they looked the best because they were passing the ball. The ball was popping. It was crisp. They was running. They were actually running offense. When she's in a game, she's trying to take the air out the basketball and stop the basketball from moving when you should just pass it and allow the ball to come back to you. So that's just me. So don't be a little. I ain't have my snacks today, so I'm gonna let people have it for real today. Like, it just happened.
Yeah, Mondo. I mean, Rob was saying that too. She may not trust her teammates, and so when you look at the teammates that's on the floor, who is the teammate? Is it so? Here's my thing. Here's my take on Vandy. I expect Vandy to be better when Michaela and Sasha have had more time to play together. So Michaela was a freshman last year. Sasha was out the whole season, I believe, with injury. So these two haven't really been on the floor to really build in-game chemistry. I'm hoping that this is something that they're focused on building during this non-conference, so that by the time they get to the SEC, hopefully by that time, ADR, who looks like she's trying to play herself back into basketball shape, she definitely looks interested in playing basketball. She got into the game, excuse me, earlier than she got into the other one. I think as early as maybe the mid to late third quarter, this last game, and actually, had some time on the floor. So they got some uphill climbing to do. But I'm hopeful that that's more of just unfamiliarity than it is. It's just not gonna click in Vandy. But go ahead.
All right, but since I'll say this, they're a lot closer than they are a lot of teams, though. All Michaela Blakes have to do is understand if you give the ball early, you're gonna get the ball back. That's it. And she understands that. But that's on the coaches though. Reward the bigs for running the floor. That's always what I tell you. If you reward the bigs for running the floor, you know how much harder your bigs gonna play behind you. You know how many more block shots they gonna get, how many more rebounds to get you out in transition when you can go out and run. That's where that starts from. Like when you got your bigs the ball and you allowed them to score, how much harder did you see Mitchell play on the defensive end where she was blocking shots, where she was getting those tough rebounds for you, where she was getting you extra possession to get you shots? How much harder did she play? Like those are the things that you gotta own in. You gotta, hey, if you watching film with Michaela Blakes, hey, those are the things I'm telling her. Hey, listen, hey, I understand you took that shot. Hey, I don't like the only issue I have with that shot is, hey, just go ahead and dump it to the big, get her a touch, just get her a touch, right? So now when she goes on the defensive end, we got her engaged. It's about engagement, right? But when she runs the floor, get that thing up to her earlier. If she can't make that shot, even if she misses that shot, we're still in a good situation if she missed that shot because we're building her confidence for her to take the shot, right? Because we're going to need her later on in the season. So you might as well build her up now. So in the later in the season, you're not trying to build her up to get her to the playoffs. She's already built up. Her confidence is at extreme high. She's already playing with extreme confidence. So when we play with against a big time team, it doesn't phase her. It's not something new to her. And just as like they bring an ADR along, and you see how hard ADR was playing, how hard she was running, was the one thing I was complaining about. For as hard as she's running rim to rim, get her the basketball. She's posting up. Just give her a touch. It don't matter if she make or miss this shot. Just give her a touch because those things gonna add up later in the season. But the coaches got to speak up and say something. And I don't. So I'm gonna put the more onus on Shay Ralph of her speaking up saying, "Hey, give early touches, give early situations to allow us to get you cleaner shots. Don't make the game hard on yourself."
Okay, I see y'all saying this to coach. Okay. So, question for you in the chat. uh, as a GM, does Janiyah Barker consistently moving teams impact where she gets drafted?
What I seen from Janiyah Barker yesterday, if I'm in the draft right now, she's boosting up. She's in the top 5 right now. What I seen from yesterday, the ability
So,
for the ability at 6'4" to handle the basketball in the open court, the ability to make threes, right? The ability to rebound, the toughness. Like, yo, if I'm taking Janiyah Barker, if I put that Janiyah Barker on the Aces right now, and I took out Alyssa Smith, we improved.
but here's the thing, though, too, Rob. I want people to be careful about Janiyah Barker and the narratives that people try to push around her. Did she switch schools 4 times? She did. But let's look at how she switched those schools, right?
Yeah.
She went to Georgia with Joni. She was there. Joni left, and Joni went to Texas. Janiyah say, "Hey, I'm going with you to Texas, coach." I don't know what happened in Texas, but it got there. Texas ain't for me, and Texas ain't for everybody, right?
College station is different.
It ain't for everybody, especially if you leave in like Metro Atlanta kind of area to College Station. I don't know how it feels, right?
It's
Texas is
different.
a little more. Texas is a little bit more down south than Georgia. If you know, you know. So now I'm leaving there, and I go to UCLA. Had a great impact on there. We went to the Final Four. Is that right? Did they get to the Final Four?
Yeah.
That's right. Okay. But when I look at who's coming in now this season, I don't got a chance of really being featured here because it's going to be about the Bet sisters.
Well, here's the thing though. You go to UCLA.
So I go to Tennessee. I just don't think it. I don't think that it's a negative connotation around her moving. Those were good moves for her career. Go ahead.
No, here's the thing I say about her at UCLA. The problem that you have at UCLA is, hey, they're not going to use me in a situation for me to show my skill set, which is true. Like, if you watch what she's doing at Tennessee and you turn on any tape from last year at UCLA, they were not going to allow her to play like that. So you have to leave. Like, if you're looking at, hey, my goal is to get to the dub, and I need to showcase as many skills as I can to push me to improve my draft stock. I can't stay at UCLA because I'm not going to get that opportunity. Because every opportunity you're going to tell me, I got to throw the ball to Betts. I got to throw the ball to Betts. I can't shoot. I can't play in the open court.
Those are all good call outs. Good. Them is all good call outs. I didn't even think about that because I was like, hey, you not even going to get on the floor, homie. Forget about it if you get to shoot any of that. You ain't getting on the floor. But good call outs.
Yeah, but those are the things that, like, when you look at her stock, it's like, yo, that thing just went from here to here. Like, you just showing that at Tennessee, like, yo, dog, I didn't know she had all that in the bag. But you don't know that because what she's been at.
What does it say about her going back to the SEC too in her final year? She didn't go to a lesser conference. She went back to the SEC to be able to show her skill set against the best in the business. So it's some people, and I agree, pretty ugly. It's some folks who it's like, damn, you just look like you're chasing a bag. I don't feel like that's Janiyah Barker's situation. I don't. I also feel like there was a personal connection in. I also think that there was a personal connection in the LA area that brought her that way too, right? So it felt good for her both educationally, athletically, professionally, and personally. And then she made a better decision for where she's trying to get to it in the WNBA, and also being able to look at shit what the 4 has to do in the dub and the challenges that some of these players that got drafted and then had to go through to be able to stick. Yeah, I need to go show all of this stuff that I can do. All of this stuff that I can do. So I actually like the move for the kid.
This would be the last thing I'll say about her is she's got to mature. She's got to mature.
It's definitely some growing. I agree. But I think she can do that at Rocky Top. You back? I think we have some technical difficulty. Yeah, I like Barker's game. She wasn't a player that I had watched, and then she was a player that people kept trying to put a jacket on for me. And I just kept looking at her like, I don't know if she really wear that jacket. I don't know if that jacket fit her. So, when I'm watching her, it's like, yeah, nah, I don't think that about that kid.
All right. Sorry, my bad. I was saying the only thing that I seen last night that she just started work on maturity. That's it. Other than that, what she's shown on the floor game wise, I'm good with. Just got to work on the maturity of in her areas, right? You know, but she's fine outside of that.
So we'll go from there. I think Barker can translate into the dub. She just needs to be a little more consistent, game to game.
I don't think you're
Yeah,
gonna. I don't
I
think.
think it
But
translates
see,
to the dub.
well, pretty ugly. I don't think the consistency piece is gonna be an issue this year because she's gonna have opportunities. It was hard for her to be consistent at UCLA because of the way UCLA plays. That's the nature of the game. Sometimes some players like they could be a piece that you need, but not necessarily fit the team aspect because of the way you play. So Barker was a piece that they needed last year, but she didn't fit the style of play that they like to play, so it wasn't going to help her long term. So that's the piece of she's going to be way more consistent. Her numbers are going to skyrocket this year being at Tennessee because she's got the green light, and she wouldn't have had no green light at UCLA. They just would have told her don't do none of that stuff. So it's the logistics of basketball, coaching, and recruiting. It ain't, but I'll say this too: it ain't too many teams that Barker could have went to where they would allow her to show the skill set either. I said so.
Listen, it was probably a lot of places she could have went to. It's probably a lot of places she could have went to and did what she wanted to. I don't know if they would have gave if they would have been able to meet. You know what I'm saying? All of her, I don't want to say demands, but all of her requests right through the negotiation. A lot of places she could have went, but I think she went someplace where she can show her skill set and be impactful. Like Tennessee is gonna make some noise. They got to
No,
figure out
I'm saying
that three
I'm
ball
saying
not
from the
traveling.
yeah, I'm saying from
No, no,
the
no,
impact standpoint of her game of what she's showing. There's not a lot of places that they would allow her to do that. They would have gave her the
no, no,
money,
no.
for no
No, no,
doubt.
no, no, no. I'm just saying there's a lot of places she could have went, but I think that she made a good choice. There are some people who could have just chased the bag. So this is why I think this kid, I don't know. I think she gets a bad jacket sometimes. I think that this kid isn't as I don't know. Sometimes
I
I
said
think when I hear people talk about her, especially in the chat, sometimes it's a negative connotation, like she's selfish or something. I don't really think that that's the truth about the kid. She don't say a lot, but I think she's about hoop. I think she about hooping. I think her and Talasia Cooper going I think they're gonna show the world this year.
the reason
LSU
why
really use Barker.
the reason why I say it wasn't a
I mean,
money move
could have, but
because she had a lot more money being offered to her than what Tennessee was offering her. So she
oh
could have
sure.
easily got
I'm
a
just saying.
she could
I'm
she
just
could have
I'm,
easily got a meal.
right now.
Just
I'm
think
just
about it. If Smith got a half a meal to go to Virginia and you ain't heard nothing about her, Walker could have
right
got her.
now. Yeah, right now I'm just talking about. I think the reputation that I think
Yeah,
people or
yeah,
the assumptions that I think people make about this kid. Like, yeah, hey man, y'all take a minute and just check her out for a second. Check her out
yeah.
for a second. She different. She different. You know what I mean? Hey, she almost took Caldwell's shoulder out of socket when she pushed her in the shoulder sitting at that presser talking to her. But she's that kind of kid, man. Like she ain't for every coach. Every coach ain't for her, but I think she found one that worked for her. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's
Hey,
crazy though?
under the right coach's
Yeah.
system. There we
And you
go.
know what's crazy? Is a lot of people misjudge people because they don't peel back the onion and actually look to see what the hell went on. What really went on that transpired to
You know what
understand
though?
what
Sometimes do it even matter though? Sometimes, Rob. Sometimes you shouldn't just give a kid a clean slate. Did it happen to you? You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but hey, but Seth, you talking about a lot of people that ain't never played collegiate basketball or played high enough sports to understand what it is. A lot of it's just keyboard warriors. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
it's a difference. Like if you played the sport or you played a sport collegiately, you understand what people go through. And when you hear somebody, and think about it like this, right? Say you didn't play a collegiate sport, but you went and listened to the situation that happened in Texas or the situation that happened in LSU, it'll get your mind open. Like, yo, there's more things going on than what people be leading on, and why people ain't performing. Like, you be like, hey, we got this talented kid, but why she not performing? But then when you heard the actual story after the person leave, ain't no way in hell she's gonna perform.
You
Or
know,
this person's gonna perform.
I think that people get so caught up in the student athlete of other people, man, that they forget that it's just they just a human first. And so I love
Yeah.
to hear these kids saying back like, "Yo, my whole life ain't just basketball." The people get so caught up in just the basketball part of these kids that they forget like, "Yo, they're 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, however, some of them 24. If you do, some of y'all get to be 29, but that's not the point right now. You know, the ages, the ages, and then the places that they've come that they've come to, what they've been exposed to. Some of them have traveled. You know what I'm saying? Well traveled, well versed, well cultured. Some of them ain't been nowhere outside of where they from. So it's a learning experience. You got to. It take a special coach, and that's what I was saying. It take a special coach to meet these coaches, to meet these kids where they are. And when you go into, like you saying, peeling back the layers and finding out what's going on. Sometimes I think that I agree that has to be done, but I don't think it always has to be done in public. Like sometimes, I don't need to peel everybody layers back in public. Does it need to be done within the school? For sure. Does the coach and everybody need to have an understanding? Yes. But does it have to spill over?
Nah.
No. But when I start hearing these surviving women's basketball stories, it's like, yeah, wait, cut the lights on. What in the hell is really going on? Right? And that two things can be true. Two things can be true. So, it's grace and space for just letting these kids be young people. Just be young people. Damn.
I
You know,
was talking about Smith, and she didn't even play yesterday. Oh shit.
Jeez. I hope she's healthy. You know what I'm saying? Because that
Yeah,
was an
also
investment. So I
too.
expected her. I
Yeah.
expected her to play, but I haven't been keeping up with Virginia probably like I should have.
Yes.
But shout out. While we talking about just kids that, uh, have had some of their layers peeled back in public. Shout out, uh, Sanaya Job, man. Sanaya Job playing basketball down there at SMU, man. Making the most of the minutes that she gets. This is a kid. I'll get tired of hearing me talk about her, but I'm not giving up. I'm always looking for Sanaya Job, man. She should have been a big wing at Colorado, at South Carolina this year, man. So shout out to her, man, making the best of what she could do at SMU.
You ready to
I'm
slap? You
rooting for
ready to
that
slap
kid.
the shit out of Colorado right now?
Now you know what I was thinking about. So the video was rolling. The video was rolling of Gaston talking again on my other screen, and I'm still tripping on her with the Colorado shirt on. Like, how did you get to the? I thought she had took a job in Colorado, but she ended up saying that she's overseas and still hooping and doing that. But I was like, okay, Colorado shirt threw me off. Colorado again, caught me twice. So yeah, I survived coaching women's basketball. Thank you, baby Jesus. You know what, Mondo?
Hey, shout out to the
Oh
product,
goodness.
man. Product had a good first game, man. I know they're going to notice, man. Product,
Kiyomi
yeah.
in a new space, trying to, what I'm saying, trying to produce differently so far. So
Hey, she did
looking for
what I
that. But
expected her.
now you say ESPN dropped the article. What article they dropped? It depends. Let me see which one you talking about. If I seen it
I'm
already.
saying that the key questions shaping the 2026 women's NCAA bracket in March just dropped today, a couple hours ago.
Uh,
Yeah, Kiyomi was
well,
passing the ball, and she was getting it done defensively. She had 4 steals, getting it done defensively.
you saw one too. If you go look, man, you saw one too. Kiyomi getting up in people's shirts.
Yeah, man.
She
I know.
listen. Now here's the thing. One thing about one thing about Kiyomi. One thing that I remember Kiyomi saying was that she was in the gym and she didn't feel like people wanted to work,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
She didn't feel like people wanted to work, and it could have been that they were working at the level that they work at. But when you are so passionate about your craft, when you so locked in about your craft, and you trying to take it somewhere else, you can you can rub people the wrong way in the gym. I did it in PE class every time basketball, every time every time 3 weeks of basketball came around. They'd be like, nah, Seth, you go play basketball on the side by yourself. Because I was on a basketball team, but I was in the PE class with no other basketball players. So I'm frustrated as hell. Come on, what are we doing?
Oh
Come on.
yeah.
One, two, lay it up. Come on. Nah, I don't want to play 5-on-5. I don't want to play 21. I don't want to do none of this. I don't want to do none of it until they finally just start putting me in the PE class with other hoopers from the team. It was like, oh yeah, you go over there by yourself because you're a monster out here. They don't want to play basketball no more. They over to the side, right? Because what are y'all out here doing? Disrespecting the game. So I get it, right? Rebranded some. She's at Penn State. But I never heard her say she didn't want to play basketball, right? Her thing was they ain't letting me play, and Juju in town today, right?
Yeah.
So it was never that she didn't want to play. Now, what I didn't like was the way that she delivered the message, and I wish that the people around her would have had her deliver that message differently. But so far, so good. You know, she did that. She made that mistake. She shut the hell up. She made a decision for her. She went and played great basketball this summer. I keep saying she played for the African team. She played for Nicaragua. And then she's at Penn State hooping. Now, I don't know where her and Gracie Merkel are going to go as far as the Big Ten. But glad the kid's still hooping. Again, I kept telling you I was rooting for her. But just make sure you got good people around you.
But here's the thing though, like you can want it so bad that the skill set of the players around you, it just
Man,
ain't gonna work.
we'll piss you off, man. If you don't, man, you can't catch my pass. You ain't thinking the game fast enough.
Yeah.
You can't see the game as
I
fast as me.
listen. I can go and break somebody down, get to a spot. I'm looking at you, knowing if I make this pass to you, you finna fumble it or you finna miss this thing. And so it's like, damn, I can't pass it to her. But then the coach getting mad at me because I ain't passing it to you. It's like, coach, you and me both know we both at practice. She couldn't catch that practice. What am I throwing to her in the game for? She just got that. Hey, listen, she got a mama mentality about her, right? But if you watched her this summer when she went to work this summer. You know what I'm saying? For her country. Took her country to a silver medal. Something that they ain't never had. They ain't never medal. And she delivered it good for me and dropped 30 plus points. Like she just wanted more. And sometimes you got to get around people that just want it. Now, did she pick the school that could best her? No, but she had to pick what she was given. They try to make it like she was damaged goods, so nobody want to take a chance. So you gotta build the product back up. So now you got an opportunity to go show the world, hey, listen, I ain't who you say who I was. I'm showing you. So now if she wants
No,
to
no,
get to
no,
the point,
no, 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 no. Now I ain't saying who you said I was. I'm not saying who you. I'm not. I'm showing you I'm not who I showed you I was.
yeah,
You showed us that. We didn't make that up. You did that. So now you show. I love that you lived that. You lived that down, and you came back. You didn't waste no time. You didn't shy away from it. You shut up. You shut up and got back to work. You know what?
yeah,
You know what? My bad. I gotta shut up and get back to work. I wish Rutgers would hire a big time coach to keep talent in Jersey.
that ain't gonna happen. That
It
ain't
ain't
gonna
just
happen.
a big time coach. You also got to invest into your women's basketball program.
But here's the thing that I'll say to that Molly. Like when you really look at the situation, hey, tell me one coach that's invested all resources in their own state. Like you're gonna get one or two players out your state, but for the most part, majority of players gonna come out of your. They're not gonna come from your state. So as much as we can be like, man, we keep this person. Like that's what like I could get mad at the state of Colorado. I can get mad at Colorado. I can get mad at Georgia. You know how many people in the state of Georgia that if they just kept their players in Georgia at the University of Georgia, you know how be dominant they would be. That they're manufacturing like a lot of these teams and why they successful. It's just the landscape of how the business is. Like you just got to get somebody that understands recruiting, how to get the top end talent. Now you don't need everybody. But you need to take if you could keep the top 2 kids or the top 3 kids every year from the state in the state, you got a high percentage of winning because you're gonna have the state behind you. But it's hard to keep kids in state because a lot of kids nowadays, like these kids don't care about tradition no more. Not like when we was growing up, like, hey man, it meant something to go to that school. It meant something to go to that school. They don't care about tradition no more. That's why the balance of basketball and all sports and collision is coming to an even ground because you got to do more than just say, hey, it's tradition. Hey, it's a sisterhood. What is a sisterhood? What does that look like? What am I getting? You can't just go and just throw money and it's like, hey, it's a tradition. Come be here and just throw money in kids' face no more. That don't mean anything no more because I can go get a bigger bag outside of where I'm at. So we just gotta figure that out.
I mean, hey, you got some kids that are starting a tradition of staying at home. Rutgers is really a women's basketball program. Yeah, is it a women's basketball program with some money behind it, AB? With some money.
Yeah.
Yeah, NIL, revenue sharing, collective, portal. It brings parity in the in women's college basketball for sure.
Hey, AB, so here's the thing. You could say it's a women's basketball program, but does the AD treat like it's a women's basketball program? Because that's what it comes down to. Is your AD invested into the program? If your AD ain't invested into the program, any and everything that y'all want, y'all will never get because the AD ain't invested. I mean, that's what it starts with. 100 with NIL and portal. There's a lot of things. Hey, listen, you can make a brand new team in a portal in 5 seconds if you know how to understand how to scout. What happened? You out here dropping?
Shout out to the commission. Shout out to the commission. Shout out to the commission. Gino don't duck no smoke. He ain't gonna see us this year, but November 24th, 2026. Oh yeah, we gonna get it done. We gonna get it done, man. We coming to stores. We coming to stores, Mondo. We coming to stores November 24th, 2026. Another date set. Hall of Fame game. Hall of Fame Women's Showcase. Hall of Fame Women coming to Mohegan Sun Arena. Moheganville, Connecticut. We coming to town, baby. We coming to town. Shout out to the commission for breaking the news. Shout out to the commission. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Mondo.
They just dropped that thing 3 minutes
Mondo, ago. November 24th. What are you doing?
Uh-oh. Mm-hmm.
Breaking news. We back. Gino don't duck no smoke. He couldn't get us on the schedule this year, but here you go. What you got?
Hey, Seth, you know, Don knows something. Something up, dog. I'll tell you something up. You see how Don's scheduling right now? She knows something. Get your popcorn ready. She knows something.
She said we're going to Paris.
Y'all said she ain't getting nobody, right? Y'all seen all these people leaving and she ain't got nobody coming. She knows something. You don't schedule where you schedule like this. You know something.
They say, why you going to Paris? She said, I don't know. Might have a French player.
Yeah, she knows something. Something up in the water.
I don't know. It's gonna be fun. Women's hoops is gonna be fun here. Now that is actually a name of a showcase that makes sense. They be having teams playing championship classics that ain't never won a chip. You know what I'm saying, Gamebacks? Hall of Fame. Here we go. This is what we talking about right here. This is what we talking about. Man. Hey, Gino knows something too.
Mm-hmm. They know something. Hey, no AZ Ford next year. No Sarah
Gino knows something too.
And you got Sarah Strong. What you got coming in? Gino? Hey, listen, that's what I'm saying. Y'all know some, dog. Y'all pre-planning
Not
this.
you, Mondo. We didn't say you said Nas wasn't getting nobody. We didn't say that. I asked you. I told you to get that trophy ready, and as you going to Uncle shit, you going to the weekend tournament.
Listen,
So
you don't put on them big time matchups. You don't start doing that in advance unless you know something going on. Something going on. You know something.
why you keep saying Civil is leaving Tennessee, Mondo? What? Why is Civil? What?
I listen, Nas. I listen. I ain't gonna hold you. If Civil leaves Tennessee, boy, everybody in America gonna want her. I ain't even gonna hold you. That kid got. I listen. I love that. That kid got some dog in her. That kid gonna play defensively. She gonna play hard every possession. She gonna get her own shot. She can knock down shots. Hey yo, that's one of the ones you want. And she's versatile. Versatile wing. She gonna have everybody chasing her. Hey now, only reason why she leaves is because that money talking now. Because other than that, she might well just stay at Tennessee. Because she gonna get every shot she want. That's it.
I mean, there's no reason that the players coming in next season should push her out. Like she should be solid, especially the way they rotate.
Listen, the only reason why she leaves is because she trying to somebody telling her to go get that money on because that money on is speaking. Her agent telling her to do something like that. That's the reason why she leaving.
Is Civil an Adidas kid?
If she's at overtime,
you don't think Civil won a platoon? Huh?
If she's at overtime select, then yeah, she's an Adidas kid because they Adidas. I can't remember what she played at on AAU.
MJ, what's happening?
I can't remember the team she played for when she was on AAU circuit. So.
Oh, I ain't worried about Don getting no players. I ain't worried about Don getting no players. That's never a concern. We get what we supposed to get. That's for sure. But Rob brought up these 5 key questions. So, did you get a chance to take a look at the article?
I actually I literally pulled it up while we was on hot take. I was like, yo, did you see that article? No, you already had an article ready for you, boy. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, hey, did you see this article?
I got other articles, but
okay.
Oh, we can talk about this one. We can run through this one.
Yeah, let's run through it.
How would the Big Ten fare in non-conference play? So I guess they said they projected 13 Big Ten teams in the preseason bracket.
That's wild.
4 of them are 9 seeds or lower: Nebraska, Oregon, Illinois, Minnesota. They say the Big Ten is deep. How that depth translate into NCAA tournament bids will be determined in the next 2 months. Do you got 13 teams Big Ten going to the tournament?
I don't. I think that's too many.
What conference do you believe puts the most teams in the tournament?
SEC.
Okay. Followed by?
The Big Ten to be after that, but the SEC. No, she's a Nike. Silver's a Nike kid. Because Tennessee's Nike.
How long will Tennessee stay Nike? Mondo, it's no reason for you to type Big East in there. It's no reason.
The way they recruit, which is surprising because they're attacking a bunch of Adidas kids.
Yeah, Candace up from. Yeah. Mondo, there's no reason for this. There's nothing big about the Big East, man. The Little East, man.
Hey, the Creighton Blue Jays lost, I think, the other day.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. I don't know why y'all feed into that. They changed to Adidas next year. Thank you, MM-Dub. I knew that. I knew it was something.
Yeah.
I knew it was something. I knew Adidas. I knew it was. I thought they was Adidas already this year. But thank y'all for keeping me honest.
So they're gonna have Candace Parker gonna be the first smoker.
Okay, so here go Kendall. He didn't introduce you to the conversation. So go ahead, Rob. Let's talk about.
I watched the LSU game last night.
Let's pause on the article. I'm gonna pause on the article. We'll pause on the article, and we gonna Kendall bring some points and things to discuss.
Yeah, I was trying not to. I was trying to see. I listen.
Not you going there hiding for a day or two for your Blue Jays? All right, man. We'll see you on Friday. I ain't got time for you.
I
Okay,
listen.
okay, okay. Uh-oh. Eesh. Okay. All right, so
All right.
they got some chemistry issues to iron out. Kim's trying to make Lay a point guard. All right, let's talk about that.
I was trying not to say nothing because you know me, Pan. People get mad at me when I start talking about LSU. So I was trying to leave them alone. See, I brought them up. Y'all brought them up. It's hot stake, so now we gotta talk about it. They don't know who the hell the point guard is over there. I know they trying to make everybody the point guard over there, but they don't know who the hell the point guard is. They definitely got some problems defensively. That's one thing for sure. And then two, they keep trying to figure out who the big is over there. They still working on who the big is. They trying to tell you it's a big, but they still trying to figure out which 3, 4, 5 people they trying to make into a big. They got some real issues going on over there. They got some real issues going on over there. But you know, Lay gonna be Lay. Lay gonna get hers, regardless of the fact she gonna get her shot. She gonna get her minutes. Um, but they gotta figure some real things out over there. But Kendall, you spot on though. You spot on now. I give you that now. You spot on now.
So okay.
They don't know if
Okay,
MK gonna be the point guard or Jada Rashad gonna be the point guard. It don't look like Late interested in being a point guard. I can say that.
okay, but what about this comment? Flau'jae looks uncomfortable in LSU office this season.
She looked like that last year.
Oh, bro, nobody asked you about last season, bro. Nobody asked you about last season. About right now.
Hey,
Talking about right now, Rob. Talking about right now, Rob.
Hey,
Fast forward to 2025. Fast forward to October 2025.
Hey, Sess, you know what happened when you start doing one of these? What that mean, Sess?
Man.
That's what Flau'jae did last night. That's what she did last night.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that part. 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 I didn't see that part.
Yeah.
You've been working full time in a new business. Congratulations on the business, Kendall. Welcome back. Welcome back. Emotional player. Come on, hold on.
Hey, listen. She took a dribble with that thing right up her knee for a layup. Looked at her hands like this.
Now I gotta
was
go
like,
get some
Flau'jae, you can't go out like that. And then she picked the ball up and she bounced that thing twice with both her hands. I said, yeah, buddy. It's already dang, man. We ain't even start cracking none of the season yet. They just first
so are
y'all saying need something.
Are y'all saying that Flau'jae looks uncomfortable in the office because of her scored output?
Man, she look uncomfortable because she ain't touching that ball. That's what she look uncomfortable about. She don't know what to when she get the ball, she don't know what to do with it because she ain't really touching that mug. That thing going from Rashada to MK to Lay to
MK had like 7 assists last night.
Yeah, but Flau'jae ain't touching that thing. She ain't even getting that thing in transition.
So does Flau'jae have to get it off the defense? She got to get the taking cookies out there.
Yeah, but if you ain't guard nobody, how you gonna do that?
Oh, hold on, because MJ is really. So okay, MJ is saying that Lay with 21 points in 21 minutes was pedestrian against that competition. She should have had more.
Yeah,
is that what you're saying? That what you thinking?
MJ? Man, Lay really didn't even look interested, and she had 21.
Okay, now good, bam, you said that. Now could that be Flau'jae? Remember, Flau'jae said she was bored with the cupcakes, so maybe Flau'jae is just like, man, I'd have seen this before. When SEC comes, she gonna lock in.
All right, but here's the thing though. It's always so many times you keep creating bad habits until it shows up in a big time game. And that's what I'm saying.
So you don't think that she can flip a switch?
You can't, it don't work that way, man. Hey, listen. You could because all you're doing, listen, is you're just playing cupcake after cupcake after cupcake after cupcake. So as the season go on, you're building bad habits. So about time you get to a real game and it's time to verify what you've been working on, it ain't gonna show up. Because Flau'jae ain't got no confidence. A lot of these kids ain't got no confidence. They just out there. Now they did. Hey, listen. Now they did put Meg out there. Now, yeah, they did put Meg out there. Let me stop playing. Let me
MJ
stop
said,
playing.
"In fact, Lay is not the hands down starting point guard. Is a bad look for LSU fans that told us that Mookie would develop Lay better than Don did. She's still developing MJ. They say
That's cool. You know, Lake came on
they
off
say
the
the
bench
jury's still
too.
out on that one.
Lake came off the bench.
Okay. Well, we gonna talk about something. Kiki Rice came off the bench too.
Oh yeah. But remember I told you that? And everybody like, what? You
Yeah,
like, nah, I'm dead ass. She came off the bench.
but somebody else said they heard that maybe she wasn't 100%. So let's see what happened in the next game.
You know what I want to say. If she ain't 100%, then don't sit your ass out. You ain't playing nobody. Make it make sense. Like, don't tell me, hey man, she
I
wasn't
was giving you the
100%.
news that I got in the
I,
chat yesterday.
I
Now
know. That's what I'm saying.
I ain't gonna tell you what they told me.
I'm
122 in
just,
the chat. Hit the like and the share. They both right there. I can only tell you what they told me, right?
hey,
Say she might
listen.
not have been 100%. So I'll wait to see the next game.
This my theory behind all this, right? If you're not 100%, I'd rather you just sit out than just be on the bench. You doing because guess what? Only thing you're gonna do is probably hurt yourself even more by going out there and play. So if you ain't gonna start, if you a starter, you a starter. All right, that's just what it is. You ain't finna just come out there and just say, "Oh, well, you going on the bench because you ain't 100%." Then don't dress out. Just sit on the bench till you get healthy, get right. Because guess what you
Okay,
did?
could have been.
And I'm gonna say this because you had baby Bess, you ain't played her. So you do the same thing with her. Hey man, you ain't 100%. Sit down, man. Hey, listen, we playing a bunch of nobodies. Y'all already look suspect anyway. And so because you already look suspect, hey man, just go ahead and sit down. So then your cop out excuses, hey man, two of our best players in the season ain't playing right now. I'd rather you do that.
All right.
Because if you got a nagging injury, guess what's gonna do? It's gonna keep nagging. Just because you play a game, don't change the factor. Rest. That's all. That's always gonna get better. What do I know? And you can always count for Flaude to have 3 fouls. Always. No, she had one. I was tripping. Wrong line. Hey man, listen, man. Everybody
How
know
long
what
do
it
you
is,
think?
man.
How long do you think it takes for Kim to realize that
Realize what?
Lay is a scorer?
Oh, she know that. Listen, that's why they recruited her because they needed to score.
Or
If they
did they
didn't
need
have
a point guard?
they didn't necessarily need a point guard, but they knew they need somebody to go put the ball in the hole. Oh, they knew that. Like let's
Hey,
like,
okay, okay, then who was Caitlin Gilbert then?
let's you talking about 15 minutes, 9 points, 2 or 4 shooting, 2 rebounds. You talking about her? What score is she doing? Okay, let's go through it. Let's go through it, right? Let's go through Bella, number 3, right? 5 points, 16 minutes.
I understand the minutes from yesterday, but wasn't that what she came there for? Wasn't that what she was supposed to grow into this season when the other people left?
What, a score or a point guard?
The scoring point guard.
Man, all right. Let's see. Hey
What?
man,
Come on,
show
man. No, not man. What does that mean?
I ain't never seen what's going she doing? Who's she's going on? That's all I want to know. Who's she's going on? Now there is something interesting. I do see it right here, right? So we got a mod joiner, right? She had 8 points, 4 rebounds, right? 4 of 8, played 16 minutes, all right. And then you got Kate Koval. She played 13 minutes, 7 points, 4 rebounds. So out of your two bigs, you got 15 points and 8 rebounds. It's not gonna be successful. Just saying. And y'all had Joyner come off the bench last night. So I guess y'all rotation bench is gonna be Flaude, Joyner, and Knox. Those gonna be your three. That's your top 8 right there. Okay. All right. Okay. Cool. So we starting to figure out who the top 8 is. I'm trying to make sure that we understand who the top 8 gonna be, so then we can come. And so your starting point guard only played 14 minutes last night and only scored 5 points. With what? How many assists did your starting point guard have? 2 assists. 2 assists. 1 turn. So she's a 2-to-1 ratio. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So okay, I'm trying to make sure we lay down all the foundation of what that looks like. So
So I did notice in that game, Lay started the second half. Do you think we'll see a lot of that? I think that Lay's for sure on the floor when they finish, right? But do you think we'll see maybe Lay not start the initial part, the initial first of the game, but maybe start the second half? Could you see Kim doing a rotation like that?
Says, hey, now we got to make sure her lungs can hold up now. I ain't trying to be funny. Got to make sure her lungs can hold up. So we gotta play this strategically, right? Make it make sense. So you play 20 minutes. We got to break down how we use this 20 minutes in the right way. So she gonna play the last four minutes, right? So how we maneuver in the first 3 quarters to where she's able to be ready to go at the last 4 minutes. So you bring off the bench. She plays half the quarter. She plays half the quarter second. So that's gonna roughly put you about 10 minutes. The third quarter, if she starts, then that means she gets the rest at the end of the third quarter. She gets the rest at the beginning of the fourth quarter, and then she gets to close. It makes a lot of sense for them and what they need.
So do you think Lay is going to be limited to just like 20 minutes a game with LSU? You don't see Lay playing more like 25, 28?
Can she?
Why would she? You don't think they'll let her? I don't know what you mean.
Hey man, you can't be tugging on shirts to play 25 minutes now. That's I don't know what kind of shape she in. Every time I see her play, it's a bunch of tugging shirts asking to come out because they tired. So I'm trying to figure out how can you play extended minutes.
No, she said this is the hardest she worked in her life. I don't know.
Right. So she was 6 seconds away from a minute, right? I mean from 21 minutes. So you're asking her to play 4 more minutes. Could you? So that means you could ask her to play 1 more minute from every time she was out there. Could she do it? That's gonna be the answer. If I give you 1 additional more minute, they get you to 25 minutes. That's your 4 rotational times used in the game. 1 more minute. What does that look like? I mean, theoretically, that 1 extra minute means that she gets to 20 shots. She goes 12 of 20. She ends with a 30 piece. She ends with probably 10 steals. So yeah, I mean she can, but
hey, I'm sorry. I know we're talking about Lay, but I don't know if anybody else is having as good a time as I am laughing at the false confidence between Jeremy and Mondo about beating our ass in 2026 on a neutral ground with Ashlyn and Chloe back.
yeah. They don't know.
Man, how? Man, quit playing with me.
Yeah, who y'all got on y'all team next year? Come on, man. Y'all got it.
With Ashlyn and Chloe back? With Joyce as a junior?
Yeah, that's the head of monster right there. You ain't gotta worry about who the other two are.
With Tech? Oh my god.
And you got Tessa, the way she playing right now?
With Tessa as a senior? What are y'all talking about?
They got
with Isla? The false confidence is killing me, y'all. The false confidence is killing me.
Gotti with the shotty.
Gotti with the shot. What? Oh yeah, LSU fans now talking about how it's not about starting. Oh, that was. Hey, that was all they gave Lay every time she came off the bench for us. She needs to be starting. She needs to be starting.
Hey JJ, who's your closing lineup? JJ, I got a question for you. Who's the closing lineup at LSU, man? I'm trying to figure this out right now.
Lay is a closer. Yeah, it's that liquid courage. They ain't thinking about Ashlyn and Chloe being back. Shh. Sarah ain't never seen Ashlyn.
Broke it all down to pressure. What fans are saying is all I'm saying. I say with the coach. I just want to know what it is. I don't care what Kim talking about in the first. All right, if I can dissect that, hey, shit, man, that's all right, man. I can.
Oh, what did she say? Who did she say was the lineup?
Yeah, I can dissect the lineup and say, hey, these the top 8. Hey, y'all just keep making sure y'all get Big Meg ready because y'all gonna need her. Make sure y'all keep getting her ready.
Nah, you changed the subject. You was in the chat talking about you got the Husky talk going in the chat. You and Jeremy. Jeremy, you here? You still here?
Now, Jeremy, I'm gonna try to tell
You
you
double
now.
check it. You double check. Yeah, it's both Ashlyn and Chloe. Y'all better hope they don't let old Coke back.
Now, Jeremy, I done told you about that lesson now. You done learn with the Minnesota Lynx now. Don't go putting it. Hey, you done learn now.
Okay. I just want to see. I want y'all to stay as confident as y'all.
I, hey, Jeremy. Hey, this is gonna be the second lesson now. You done learn. You done learn about Minnesota Lynx.
So, oh, you at work? Oh, okay, I got you. All I know is LSU players better be well conditioned when they play us. Tessa played 33 minutes without breaking a sweat. Shh.
I'm sorry, Don. This is hey, listen.
You wasn't talking to us. It was a private conversation.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, Mondo. Shh. Back to the corner, Ram. Back to the corner, bro.
Conversation
Jeez, I
just came
can't
out in
with you,
public
bro.
now. All right,
Oh,
Mateo.
here we
I'm gonna
go.
see.
Closing lineup. Here we go. Closing lineup. Depends on the opponent, who's hot in the game. We feel we have great young talent and are able to mix it up as we see fit.
Okay. Depends on who's hiding the game.
Mm.
How you feel about that, Seth? Depends on who's hiding the
It's definitely one approach, Rob.
game. I
So
get that.
I get that. I get you go at the hot hand, right? I understand the concept of you go at the hot hand, but I also think that when you are talking about stacking up championships and being ready to be, playing in November and December for March and April, you're putting yourself in situations so that you are creating those opportunities to build that closing lineup. You know what I mean? So you have a
Right.
go-to set. I think you get I think we see it in basketball. When it comes down to it, it comes down to X's and O's and what do we practice in practice. And the best of the best put you in as many situations as you can be. Bill Belichick was probably a master at that. What you gonna do if this happens? What you gonna do if this happens? What if they do this? What if they do that? What if they do this? The plan A, B, C.
I mean, one
So
thing I
I,
know.
I just don't I don't and I'm not a fan of it's always just the whoever's the hot hand, but I get that down the stretch in some situations. Sometimes you got to let them cook, but you also got to have a plan. Go ahead.
One thing I know for sure, championship teams don't go with. I'm gonna go with the hot hand. I'm gonna roll the dice. Whoever the hot hand is, here's why. Whoever you have an idea as a coach who your finishing lineup is, you're gonna put them out there because you want to see them with adversity so they understand all situations, right? And so the more adversity situations you could put them in, the better you're going to be at the end of the season. And so there's nothing that they haven't seen. There's no challenge that they haven't seen. So if you're not playing and tweaking that lineup or whoever that final lineup is, it's gonna be you're gonna come up short. That's the best way I can explain it to you, right? You should have some type of sense of who you want to see, and you need to get that lineup in there in the last 4 minutes of the game. Now I get it from their standpoint. It's hard to put that lineup in there the last 4 minutes of the game because how many games are they truly going to be in where they're going to have an opportunity to do something like that? So you need to figure out whoever your closing group is, play them at the beginning of the fourth quarter. Since you know you're not going to play them in the last 4 minutes, play them at the beginning of the fourth quarter so you can kind of get a sense of an idea of who that might be, what you need to take from that lineup, so you understand what you might be up against. Because you don't want to get into not doing it and then get into big games and then trying to figure it out. So that's just a losing proposition.
I want to say this too. JJ. I want to say this too. I appreciate that you sharing what Kim is saying in the presser, but just because she's saying it in the presser, that don't mean that that's her real intentions. One thing about Kim played the press very well. She played the press game very well. She's one of my favorites to watch in the presser because half the time what she's saying ain't even what the hell she thinking. So I appreciate that, but I'm gonna listen to what Kim say, but I'm also gonna watch and see what her patterns and her tendencies have said that it most likely happens in these situations.
I know Joe Blaze got to be new to this. I know. I just know he got to be new. Ain't no way. You gotta be new, Joe.
Hey, bro, they name must be just blazed.
Man, put that
You
up
must
on
have
the
just
game.
blazed.
Hey.
You must have just blazed. We not worried about nobody over here. This must be your first time here. We not worried about UConn. We gonna beat their ass when we see them and UCLA, and we always beat y'all.
Hey, listen, I know you coming here talking about
Where y'all gonna
UCLA.
be? Where y'all gonna meet us at the Final Four at? Coming out the tunnel? Where y'all planning on meeting us at?
First of all, LSU
Y'all ain't taking care of UCLA.
They're not even gonna put LSU on the same side as South Carolina, so we ain't gonna even have to worry about seeing them. They're gonna get knocked out before they even get there. So
Yeah, we rooter over here about it.
I mean, I could have sworn that we had a title.
You'd have did better coming in. You'd have did better coming in and greeting the panel in the chat, and then making a comment. Coming in with that right there. This ain't for you.
Yeah, I could have sworn we talking about all. You know what I'm saying? All college basketball, but you talking about
you coming in here and know the rules. You know what I'm saying? State your team. How long you been following them? Greet the panel. Read the room. This ain't your average channel. Raven already told y'all this is what we do. Road to Phoenix, baby. 2027 miles. Go ahead.
Hey, listen. I've been waiting for somebody to say something about Raven, man. Hey, Bree Wayne.
Hey, they ain't talking about Raven no more. They not talking about Raven no more. They ain't talking about Raven no more. I was up last night looking for somebody to say something about what Raven don't do, what Raven can't do, who Raven ain't. They ain't said they ain't talking about Raven no more.
Hey, you know why, sis? You know why? Hey, they watched that game. They said, "Damn, we in trouble. We can't speak no more." They watched that game and said, "We in trouble." Like, hey, when Raven came out confidence and shot 3 of them threes right off the rip. Oh yeah, it's up. Don't worry about it. It's all.
What happened was we got back to the championship game and lost it. But we did lose the championship game because we didn't have Cardoso, and I told you that last year. But you also popped in here and said about what LSU was gonna do. And remember what I told you? You wasn't gonna do a motherfucking thing. And what did y'all do? 1, 2, 3 Cancun, remember? Y'all got there way sooner than us. Don't come here beating your chest about that. Goodness gracious, you can't call Leia a darn problem. God dang. Reggie, hold on. They got Google alerts on Raven.
Man, they don't want to talk about Raven now. All this is running their mouth, this, that, and the third. What's up? Hey man, where all y'all go? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Y'all seen Raven start getting busy and everything start getting quiet around here, huh? You know what I'm saying? The facts and the tapes start getting thrown around. Everything got quiet now, huh? Okay. All right.
Goodness gracious.
I want to have a conversation with somebody about Raven. Hey, ain't nobody got nothing to say. Hey, she mastered that corner 3 now. That pocket. Yeah, man. Lisa Pugh, they don't want to talk about no Gamecocks, man. You know what I'm saying? You know when Chet say game, you know what put in the chat. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to talk about that.
Crickets on Raven. Crickets.
It's gonna get different, man. Hey, ooh.
Okay, keeping it 100. Keeping it 100 popped in.
Yeah. Hey, but listen, this is what they gonna say though. Big Foe ain't play.
The commission, the kitchen. The commission, the kitchen. Ooh.
Yeah, Yeah, they gonna say she didn't play though, but they still had, you know what I'm saying, rebounding queen over there, as they say for them.
Yeah, wait. What's up, Eric Higgins?
Man, like, man, you know what I'm saying?
Eesh. This chat no.
Yeah. Hey, hey, they've been waiting for you to say that gang, and they been waiting for you to say gang so they can finish it off. You know what I'm saying? That's they felt the energy today. They felt the energy
They know what
today.
it is. I was waiting. I thought
Yeah,
somebody might
man.
want to hit the link. I was waiting.
Man, they ain't want to hit the lane. They don't want to talk.
Oh, well, we can put it back in the chat. Gang! Put it back in the chat so I can see it like that. Let's go, man. Put it back in the chat. They may be putting it back in the chat. It may be getting blocked. It was getting blocked the other day.
Yeah, man.
Tune in Saturday. They may have put it back in the chat when you did it. They was telling me they did. I was like, why you didn't put it back in the chat? They was like, we did. I see they blocking it. MJ had to go unlock them.
Yeah, man.
Where all those Raymond? Oh, look.
Yeah, it's in the chat. Yeah.
The commission always off. The commission's always off mute on baseline brunch. You got to tune into the baseline brunch. The commission go crazy.
Yeah, it's in the chat. It's chat popping. Yeah, they know what time it is. Yeah.
I don't know why. Okay, so Kim and Gino won't schedule it, but I don't know why Kim and Corey don't.
Man, y'all
Brittany, what's up, fam?
Y'all still talking about them? Y'all still talking about them LA coaches out there? Man, they ain't trying to play nobody, man. Come on now. Don't get to talking about them LA coaches, man.
Okay, so I guess we can get back to the article.
We get back to art. Yeah. I thought somebody had some. I thought they really had something they want to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
So this next question was, who will step up for South Carolina? Chloe Kitt's season-ending injury leaves the whole of South Carolina starting lineup. Who will step up? Go ahead, Rob. You can speak to it.
Hey, listen, they ain't watched the first game or something.
What's up, Yolanda?
You know what I'm saying? Like that's the reason why I actually did you click on the article, because that was the second question on here. Who gonna step up for South Carolina? Was y'all not impressed by that first game? Did y'all not see how Lassie was coming down here? Did y'all not see how Tessa was, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I think they was talking about more from the bigs.
Yeah, but hey, listen, we gotta talk about the game. We gotta talk about the game across the board. Listen, this is a well-oiled machine. It ain't gonna just be one. It's gonna be everybody across the board. That's why we gotta talk about it. Hey, and Joyce ain't even played her best game yet. She played a suspect game. That's all. Okot doing what she do, right? She out there trying to handle the rock. Hey, Okot trying to be the point guard out there. I don't know if y'all know that though. She out here trying to be the point guard. She said, hey, listen, she get that rebound, she get a block. She out here trying to be the point. Yeah, y'all move around, man. Y'all go ahead and fly down court. I got you. I'm hitting you on the pass. Y'all better be running with me too. Hey, listen. Okot got mad because people wasn't running with her.
Hey, she had to stop and look back, like, where y'all at?
Hey, got mad
at
him.
You running? Where y'all at? Dog? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Not shooting Sabrina tour dates. Don't do that.
Hey, man, we love it, man. We love it.
So
man.
here's the thing. We talk about Okot. We talk about Edwards, right? We talk about Tack. We don't talk about Dowda enough. Go ahead.
But see, that's what the article says. Their main concerns is, you know what I'm saying, Dowda and Tack. That's what their concerns are in the article. They don't care about nobody else. They said the concerns are them too.
But they said because they combine the average 10.2 minutes per game a season. That's not Dowda. The Dowda of last season is not the Miriam Dowda of this season. Miriam Dowda this season is a Gamecock through and through with a voice. She locked in. She didn't stay there all summer for no bullshit.
Yeah.
She for real. So as we still figuring it out, as Joyce is still getting comfortable with starting, as we still putting all this stuff together, because it's a lot of stuff we got to fix. As good as we look, it's still a lot to fix. And that's the nightmare shit right there. As good as we look, it's still so much to fix.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I don't even think we weren't locked in defensively engaged for the entire game. And I know that pissed Don off.
Oh no, Don wasn't happy at the end of the game. That's why I know it's still a lot of work to be done. But I like the standards being set.
Yeah. I like the semi transition, right? The transition where we got Rob, what's the name of the article that was praising? Oh man, that's an on three rivals. That's rivals. I'll put it in the mention for you. Yeah, they was praising the city of Norman. We ain't even get on her yet, but yeah, I got you. Let me see if I can find it for you real quick. Let me find this article right quick for you.
Oh yeah,
All right.
Oko moved. Oko, listen, she moved. And you know who else moved well? Adele Tack.
And when Tat get confident,
That's when they in trouble. That's when she gonna start pinning shit to the backboard on both sides.
that's all she's missing really is confidence. That's it. Just confidence. Pure confidence.
It's just she got to get her core a little bit stronger. I don't think she clumsy. She's fixing her footwork. I might want her to try some different shoes. But she finna put it together. I'm excited for her. The next question was, what does Southern Cal look like without Watkins?
First of all, like why do y'all all right, so what's the name of this article, right? It's key factors, right, for the bracket, right?
I
What
remember
what
Chloe.
got
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That core. That's all.
what
Go
make
ahead.
y'all think Southern Cal was gonna do something in the tournament? Like what that doesn't shape the tournament. Like I don't even understand that. When you look at all right, the name of the title of the article and you start looking at these questions, it's like, what are we really talking about right here? Southern Cal? How does that shape the tournament?
Do you expect them to be in the tournament?
They're gonna be in there by default.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I expect them to be one of the 64. I don't know. I don't know. You know, if they can get there and just be a Cinderella. Maybe they thinking of them as that. Could they be this year's Cinderella? Could Jazzy go on a crazy run with Kennedy?
Not what I seen yesterday, last night. And it and honestly, it ain't their fault. It's the coach fault.
Okay, so what you saw last night was an issue for them season long, not just Jazzy growing as a player, get more comfortable with the game.
My thing with Jazzy is like that like it's one thing to have a talented player, it's another thing to build an offense around a talented player. Coach G still ain't figured out how to build an offense around star players. She still ain't found that ish out yet. So it's more of too much one on one. You gotta be able to put them in space where they allow them to get to their shots effectively without having to see 3 to 4 bodies just to get their shot off. So for me, I'm looking at this and I'm like, yo, Coach G, what the hell you got going on? Like this is what hurt your star player last year. And you doing the same thing that hurt your star player last year. You gonna F around and you gonna get Jazzy hurt doing the same ish that you already just did.
Okay, let
Don't
me
talk,
ask y'all a
don't
question. Let me ask you a question about USC because I'm not sure enough about that. Was is Juju the only player that is out right now with injury for USC? And then I'm gonna tell y'all my concern after y'all answer this question.
Your concern is their size over there.
And you better believe it because Juju looked like the biggest one sitting on the bench.
Well, yeah, she definitely is the biggest one sitting on the damn bench.
That's why I'm asking. Was there somebody hurt that's gonna be bigger sitting on the bench?
No, but guess what? If she decides to play next year, guess what? Shania Hall gonna be the same size as her. So what size you still got?
What's up, Teddy 80?
What's
Uh,
happening?
I'm just saying that was the biggest concern that I have is like where in the hell is the size? They look little out there.
They tremendously don't got no. Well, the one
Uh,
person that actually do got
wasn't that
size.
Ewa Cooch School? Ewa Cooch School? I don't know. I'm saying her name wrong, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yo,
I don't mean no disrespect, but Ewa
hey,
Coochu. Iwakuchu, something like that. Y'all know I'm gonna get it before the season is over.
Number
Watch.
zero. Number zero.
Bet
Number
no,
zero.
no. I'm gonna get her name before it's over. I'm gonna get her name before before the season is over. Who is guarding baby Betts? Nonetheless, big Betts. Who? Where?
The
when?
only person they really got
from USC. Yeah, Juju is positionless. Don't worry about it. I ain't got time.
All right, listen. They only got one person in size over there, and she didn't even play last night.
What's her size?
6'5". Milton. That's the only person they got, and she ain't played last night.
What year is she though?
She's a junior. So that tells you
no.
right there. That tells you right there. That's why I said she ain't got no size. Because if they ain't played her last night.
Was she there last year? Maybe she had transferred, still learning the system.
And I don't give a damn. You a junior now,
dog. Don't do that, Rob.
Hey, some things gotta give, man.
Is that the girl from Auburn? Who's the girl from Auburn? I don't know. You gotta tell me.
Oh, I'll take that back. She did play, but she just didn't do nothing. So it didn't register that she played last night.
Oh, wow. I don't know if that's better or worse.
Yeah, she had 6 points, 2 rebounds. Yeah, she's 6'5", 6 points, 2 rebounds against a team with no size. Yeah.
Milton. Was Milton at Auburn last year?
Now says the team, like the cheerleaders look bigger than the team last night.
I'm trying to tell you. I told you seen them when they walked by. I said, "Oh, they looked like they needed to tap them on the shoulder." Y'all seen them when they walked past them. I said, "Oh."
They went and got all the 6'5" cheerleaders in LA to come cheer.
I seen a couple cheerleaders that maybe I need to see if they hooped in their lifetime.
Jazzy 6'1". Her and Juju gonna look the same height. Soon as but you know, I don't know. They camera angles could be what throw everything off because you know they camera angles at LA.
Now Jazzy might have a longer wingspan than Juju though. That might make Jazzy look long. Yeah. Make Jazzy seem bigger than Juju to y'all because she's longer than Juju.
Yeah, her wingspan crazy.
Jazzy's legit. Jazzy's legit. I don't know if she's a Trojan forever, but what do they call them? Women of Troy. I don't know if she's one of them long, but yeah. He was out hunting last night. You caught a few bodies on the line. Oh, Yolanda. Oh, goodness gracious. We Reuter out here.
She must be one of them one of them tiger lives.
Go back and look at the game. Go back and look at the game. I didn't make that up. Like when they walk by, the cheerleaders look bigger than them. You'll see it.
Yeah.
Shonda Doré, what's up? Go ahead, Rob.
It's hard. You're supposed to send the bat signal up. You know what I'm saying? So you're supposed to send the smoke screens now. I thought we talked about this now.
You a certified sniper with it. I hear you.
Yeah. She said she ain't need no help. Watch out, Rob. I don't need no help.
Pop.
Yeah, let me take them out. All right. Let me shut up, then. I'm gonna walk the way. I would have sent Big Drake. I would have brought Big Draco with me.
McDowell is gonna be dangerous. McDowell is dangerous. They got a problem with their lateral movement outside of Kennedy. What? Tall but slow. Ain't not that tall, MJ. Not from what I saw.
Southern Cal's not tall. I don't know what you were watching.
I don't.
Tall.
They cheerleader squad. Yeah. How does the SEC race impact the top? Wait. How does the SEC race impact the top 2 seed lines?
It's hilarious, don't it? It's hilarious.
So they say no conference in the country is as good as the top as the SEC. Five of the league's 16 teams landed on the top 2 seed lines in preseason. Bracketology: South Carolina, Texas, number 1 seeds. Foundation of the tournament might be built on how the SEC standards look come March. Now, the key will be, listen. The key will be whether Oklahoma and Tennessee, which are projected as 2 seeds, can upset either the Gamecocks or the Longhorns. South Carolina visits the city of Norman on January 22nd. Tennessee hosts Texas on February 15th. A loss in either game tightens the SEC standings, but not hurt the resumes of South Carolina or Texas as much as it would help the Sooners. or the lady and the Lady Vols. Thoughts? What y'all think?
Bro, what is this infatuation with Texas?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what my infatuation with Texas is right now. Surviving Texas women's basketball. That's my infatuation right now. That was the best 51 minutes I spent yesterday. Not doing something directly related to basketball. What I learned about the Texas program, what those women shared, I'm interested to see if that has an effect on them this season at all. Um,
ESPN.
yeah, it's ESPN. It's an ESPN article. I'm sorry. Let me see.
It's straight from ESPN, released today. That's why I'm like, dog, for y'all release this today, that means y'all watched basketball the last 2 days, right? How the hell y'all come up with these questions? What did Texas show you? What did Texas show you? I don't know, man. I'm just not infatuated with Texas. I'm just not seeing it, dog. I'm not getting
So I mean,
it.
we can talk Texas, and then the last question is what mid majors will emerge as at large candidates.
I think they got it. I think they got it right on mid major, but the SEC though, I still think that Ole Miss is in the running until they ain't in the running for me in the SEC. For everybody sleeping on Ole Miss, that's what's gonna get Texas a loss right there because they keep overlooking Ole Miss. Um,
Your research says that Raya Marshall is the tallest. Ain't she in the WNBA now?
yeah, she in the WNBA.
Yeah, you got your research data, Kendall. You got to flip it
She ma-
to this season roster. Flip it
she
to this
made
season
yeah
roster.
yeah she in the league.
Yeah, she in the dub right now.
Go to the official USC roster, 2025, 2026. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She with the Suns. Yeah, Connecticut Suns. Yep, that's where she at. But now, I don't think it's gonna come down to them 14 though in the SEC. That's just me. But you know what's interesting though? You know what team they didn't say outside of Ole Miss?
Who?
Come on, come on, Tigers. I thought y'all had all this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tell me about the Final Four. They don't even list y'all name. They said Oklahoma, Tennessee. So
No, they
that
didn't say
means
LSU.
they did not say LSU, just like they didn't say Ole Miss. But what did that have to say? What do y'all have to say about that? Now, y'all been in here barking and doing all this talking, and these people telling y'all that they don't feel like they're gonna be a Final Four team now. Now they didn't watch y'all. Now this article came out today, and now all of a sudden they don't think that y'all gonna be a Final Four team or get a first or second seed. That's what the article state. I didn't even know what's up with that.
Hey, I don't think Akon Waffle was on it. On I don't think she's on the roster right now either. Is she active? Is Akon Waffle still active on the USC roster?
Nah, the tallest player is 6'5". She's a junior, Milton. She played last night. That's the tallest player. The next tallest player is 6'3", and there's two of them. Well, three players are 6'3". But yeah, man. No, you know what I'm saying? I found that kind of interesting, you know what I'm saying? That all of a sudden after one game they seen the Tigers play. They, they're not a Final Four team. And this show you from ESPN, who ranked y'all. ESPN ranked y'all a top 5 team in the nation. But then all of a sudden, they don't got y'all going to the Final Four, and they don't got y'all as a 1 or 2 seed. That's a real question. Y'all gotta start asking yourself now.
Not straight lazy and disingenuous journalism. Not hold that tiger, hold that tiger. You are funny. Tech gonna be a
Hey,
beast when she finally get to play in them A1s.
matter of fact, let me go look at this. Let me go see what this is about. I ain't even read the other article. Let me see what this is talking about.
Jay said, when was the last time we had to tell LSU, don't worry about this team? You better worry about this team when your non-conference schedule. I ain't got time. They change every week. Y'all ain't worried about the articles. I'm glad y'all ain't, man. I love the confidence. I love the confidence, man. I'm looking forward to conference play, but we got a lot of basketball before then. Wishing everybody a healthy, positive season,
Yeah, man. Hey, listen.
development and growth all around.
Hey, JJ. All I want y'all to do, I want y'all to be at y'all freaking house. I hope y'all don't pay attention to no article. I don't want none of these articles to get to y'all head. I want y'all to be at y'all very best, so ain't no excuses. I don't want y'all running back, tap dancing like Gregory Hines. I don't want y'all backpedaling. I don't want y'all doing nothing. So when it happens, I don't want no, I don't want no injuries. I want y'all to be in the best health possible. The bench loaded. Like y'all got every gun in the clip loaded. So when it happens, and it happens, y'all know what it is. All right. I don't want no excuse. There's definitely some things on the team that need to be figured out. And like I keep telling you, this team is gonna be into it with each other before y'all even get to February 14th. So y'all ain't gotta worry about what's going on February 14th. Cause y'all can go, y'all might well go ahead and have all y'all dates and everything set up, you know what I'm saying, for after the game and where y'all gonna kick it at and do
I
all
hope,
that and
I hope they not into
practice.
it with each other. I hope they love each other. I don't want no dissension. I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that. I want everybody loving on
Hey,
each other. That's what I want.
hey, Seth, if you watched last night, all right,
I
all
did what?
right, all right. I
I
seen
didn't
the,
I didn't I
I
didn't I
seen
didn't
the
really want
thing
I didn't.
now. I
Hey,
seen
yeah,
the
why
thing
you think
now.
they gonna get into it with each other? That's what Teddy said.
Hey,
Why you think that, Rob?
just wait till they start playing harder games. You'll find out. Listen, I told you, listen. I ain't had no stats before I got up on this thing, so I know what happened on them days. Now, I'm gonna just chill. I'm gonna chill. Now, question you said, was Tennessee and NC State the best high entertaining game that you've seen so far this year?
It was a good game, yeah, but probably for me it was the Baylor game just because I was really cheering for Talia Scott, so I was really into the way they come back and what they did. But yeah, that was a good game. Two entertaining teams, but it was what I expected from them. I got high expectations for NC State this year and
Oh
Tennessee.
yeah.
So
Yeah. No, I'm rocking with NC State for sure. You know, preseason, hey, them preseason rankings looking kind of good right now. How I had late, you know, what I'm saying how we had them laid out talking
do I
about.
think the same thing as what? Do I think that they gonna get into it? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't even. I haven't even. I keep hearing that. I keep hearing that. I have no idea if they'll get into it. I don't want any of that.
I don't. I listen. I'm not saying that I want it, but I've seen it happen in the past. And when you got this amount of
But I
headstrong
am still
guards,
clearly wondering who is the leader, and then the team will take on the face of that person. The team will take on kind of like the energy and the the kind of the face, yeah, the face of that person. So
I've seen some fake love happening last night. That's all I'm gonna say.
you
You can
saw
take it
some
for
fake
what you
love
take.
happening. See, yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't.
you can take it for whatever you
I
want to take
wasn't
that
paying
for.
attention like that.
Hey,
I would have to go.
you
I would have to
take
go back and really watch.
hey, you take it for whatever. What happened to Tennessee? You still think Vandy will handle us? Yeah, I think Vandy will handle y'all. Hell yeah. What? Do I think Vandy gonna handle LSU? Hell yeah. Y'all ain't got who's stopping Blake's? Blake's gonna get 40. Hey, listen. Blake's got a 40 piece loaded for y'all. Y'all ain't shit. I ain't worried about Vandy. Vandy still got y'all. And guess what? Guess what Vandy got? Hey, they got some people on that glass that's gonna clean it up. Don't worry about it. Hey, just get familiar with Mitchell 14 on Vandy. She gonna clean up the glass against LSU. Come on, dog. Hey, don't ask me about Vandy now. Hey, listen, I'm gonna take Vandy against LSU. What happened in Tennessee? Hey, listen, ain't nothing
Hey,
happened in Tennessee. I still
don't
take.
forget
Hey,
Sasha
listen,
Washington back. Sasha's
yeah.
back.
What? Hey, listen, I still think Tennessee gonna mop y'all ass off the floor now. Come on now. Hey, listen, because I don't think y'all can handle like see the problems that what NC brought to the table. Y'all don't got what they got. Now, y'all guards gonna turn the damn ball over because that's what y'all just want to do. Y'all guards gonna turn that thing over. So we ain't gotta worry about that. NC State, you know what I'm saying? They just had a little better different guards than what y'all got over there. But y'all gonna find out. Don't worry about it. Hey, don't just wait for the blessing to come, man. Don't rush the blessing now. Don't rush the blessing.
So let me tell y'all something about Tennessee.
Hey, Gamecocks, come on up. If you want to come on up, come on up.
Let me tell you let me tell y'all something about Tennessee and why Tennessee is gonna be dangerous. Because Tennessee's problem was it was like, hey, what's y'all mentality gonna be? Are y'all gonna be able to be strong enough mentally? Ruby Whitehorn just made them mentally strong. This right here just gave them that us against the world mentality they need to come together and go figure it out. So by the time it gets to SEC play, they're gonna be locked and loaded in a different kind of way. They're gonna be able to close the game by the time they get to SEC play. Don't worry. See, this was Tennessee playing with what did they say? They had 4 days to figure out how to play without their leader. Remember, they had identified Ruby as their leader, not just some player. They lost their leader. So now they got to redefine that a little bit. But come conference time, they'll be moved on the emotional thing of losing Whitehorn and all of that. They'll be to move past that, and they're gonna be locked and loaded. It's gonna be a problem. They ain't go. Don't worry about that 3-ball. Don't worry about that 3-ball not traveling. Them Portos gonna figure out something else.
All right, they gonna get down here. All right, Cooper's gonna get down here.
Jada Silver was 2 for 2 from 3. They just ain't figured out who to have shoot the 3 yet. The 3-ball and travel, they better just give it to the right person. See, that's all. They just got to figure out a few things. Jada Silver's gonna play more. Jada Silver's gonna play more basketball for Kim Caldwell in Tennessee. Y'all watch. Get ready to play right now.
Okay,
never mind. I ain't gonna keep talking about that shit. Go ahead.
Hey, if they put, and this is me being real, if they put the Pato, the point guard 13 out there, Jada Silver, Cooper, Barker, and you could put, I don't even care who the hell the fifth person is, just say 11. You put them 5 out there, LSU ain't got nothing. They got 5 people on their score that can take you all off the dribble. They can spread you out to the 3. And it's gonna be locked in playing defensively. I don't even understand if
LSU got to tell me how Koval is gonna keep up with the platooning.
Yeah, I don't even know if Koval mentally strong to handle that. First, and I don't know if y'all can handle the press yet. And y'all guys gonna be in some trouble playing against Tennessee. That's not what you want to see. That's not who y'all be wanting.
They gonna definitely have some players ready, but they're gonna definitely have some depth issues, please. To please that they're gonna definitely have some depth issues that they have to get over. Please, y'all, like for real.
I know. I'm not telling you to wait to SEC.
Nah, it wasn't that. Nah, they did that. Nah, they're learning. They don't even know each other. They don't even remember each other's name to get. Yet this is a new team. No, they rallied around each other after that loss. You'll see. Koval not as slow as we think. She ain't fast enough to keep up with Tennessee.
I listen. It ain't even about her being slow, but the game is gonna be so up and down the transition. That's what this is what you don't realize, right? If you watch that game against NC State and how fast paced that game was, and you look at your guards and the way y'all play, within 2 minutes and 30 seconds of the game, I don't even know if y'all players will be able to sustain even being out there on the floor without tugging on their jerseys. Just say if LSU have to play Tennessee right now, y'all guys will be in trouble. That's not something that y'all want to see right now. By the pace of way Tennessee play, the only thing that y'all could benefit from is making them slow the game. If y'all have to slow the game down, that means y'all are walking up the ball. And do you think Tennessee is going to allow y'all to walk the ball up the court? Hell no. They're going to put the pressure on y'all. Now, what Tennessee going to do is, hey, somebody from y'all bigs going to have to beat us. Who are y'all bigs that going to beat us? Down low. Because y'all guards are not going to get the shots y'all think y'all going to get. Now, will they get some shots up? She going to get them off, right? But all y'all going to be able to beat them, right? Because that's how NC State really won is they got on the glass and they guards rebound. All y'all guards going to rebound. Think about logically who rebounded that basketball game yesterday. And think, does your guards do that? If your guards don't rebound, y'all going to be in fucking trouble. Because that's all it was. NC State guards went out there and rebounded and got on the glass. Tugging jersey, what y'all gonna see? You talking about last year? We talking about this year. See, that's what I'm talking about. What y'all did last year don't matter now. What y'all did this year? I'm telling you, that, like Tennessee is completely different from last year to this year. Completely different. Just like y'all are completely different from last year to this year. Y'all don't have a Nisa Morrow. If I go pull up the stat lines of who saved y'all last in that game last year, I bet you Nisa Morrow was the reason because she rebounded. Something that y'all don't got. Y'all don't have that elite rebounder. It's okay. But y'all guards got to go to work. And I don't know if they ready to put their big girl pants on and go to work like that. That's the answer that we got to find out.
I really didn't think Samaya Smith left because she wanted to, though. I feel like she got a shoulder tap.
Matter of fact, man, let me go pull up this bullshit that y'all want to talk about.
So, we got some breaking news. Nneka Ogwumike. Let me act right because my head set back on. I'm being. Not college news, but got to give y'all this one. Nneka Ogwumike has signed with the new women's basketball league, Project B. She's the first player who is known to have joined this latest professional women's basketball league. It looks like it's a 5-on-5 league that is expected to play in Europe and Asia beginning in November of 2026. And it'll play from, I think, what did they say, November through.
So she basically ain't playing in, no, I'm sure.
No, she'll play in the dub. It won't interfere with that.
That's what I'm about to say, but
It'll let her play year round. I thought I had a date for when it would. Okay, now it's doing a whole lot of pop-ups right now. Hold on, y'all.
Hey, if you think that KG gonna be the reason why y'all beat Tennessee, y'all gonna get y'all motherfucking ass whooped, dog. Let's be real.
Project B, like Bob.
Man, hey, listen, the Pardo twins ain't she barely gonna get 10 points this time around. The Pardo twins ain't going for that, man. Who you gotta think about who they got out there. Who's her matchup? She gotta deal with the Pardo twins now, man. That ain't what you want to see. Like I said, the person who saved y'all ass was Morrow. She had 14 goddamn rebounds. That's the only thing that you can do to beat Tennessee. You need somebody that's going to get you 12 to 14 rebounds. NC State had 2 of them. Y'all don't got nobody that rebound at that type of level. Come on, man. Stop talking to me, man. Like, what? See, I wasn't trying to go get the facts, man, but now I gotta go get the facts and see what it looked like.
So they basically would play the college season, November through April.
That's not bad. And y'all barely beat them. It's okay.
What's up, Key Highlight?
I'll make it make sense, right? One game, Anissa Morrow had 23 and 21. The other game, she had 14 and 14. Who else? And ain't nobody else on the team rebounded. Make it make sense, man. Hey, guess what? Cooper had 20 plus on y'all ass last year. She's gonna have it again this year. And she got help this year. Because guess what? Ruby Whitehorn didn't do nothing last year. So she got help this year. Y'all gonna find out though. Y'all gonna walk around LSU. Y'all gonna walk around. Y'all gonna find out if y'all think KG gonna be the savior for y'all ass. Y'all gonna find out right hard and fast. It ain't finna happen. It's a 5 on. You said it's a 5-on-5 league overseas. My bad, sis. I had to go pull it up. You said KG gonna be y'all savior? Nah, y'all
Yeah,
can't be living off KG being the savior now.
yeah. Look like it's 5-on-5, right? Um,
So she going on tour, huh?
F1 style TV event, a tournament in each city, and at the end of each tournament, there's going to be a champion that all leads up to potentially crowning the champion of the world. Is their goal?
I don't like that. Champion of the world?
Alana Beard is Project B's chief basketball officer. Interesting. So
Champion of the
playing in Europe and Asia, paying more than the
yeah.
WNBA. Also offering equity in the league. NECA said the equity stake and the compensation package was what had her sign the deal.
This is interesting.
Yeah, you can't be stuck in last year's rosters. You'll rock around and find out. Got it going on the field on the floor today.
Hey, man, I get it, man. I get it. The way the teams have shifted.
Is the LSU women's basketball trophy case as big as the fans' egos? Man, I ain't got time for you. Oh, Mondo, I don't have time for you today. I'm
Hey,
not doing this with you.
hey, listen. You know what's crazy, man? Though, is that you can just look. You know what certain teams do, and you know what made the impact, and you don't even got to go to the stat lines to look it up. But then when you go to the stat lines, it just shows differently. Not to mention the bench players hit a game winner in 1v1. Hey, listen, all that sound good. It sound good, but what y'all got this year versus what y'all had last year is a complete difference. That shit ain't gonna work this year. Hey, that's dope though. That the like people starting to unite across the world. Like tennis like professional players starting to unite with each other to build something against and build for change. Like, I like that. Now, the only thing I want to see is like
They
what
definitely
type
are
of
expanding opportunities.
what kind of I want to see what kind of TV they put on her because hey, if you getting paid more money to do that, hey, that might take some people out of you know what I'm saying? You get to go on a world tour, play 5-on-5. Now the only thing that I don't like about it is the wear and tear on your body traveling overseas, and then you still trying to get ready for the regular season in the dub. You ain't gonna have no time to be off to train to get better. That'd be the only thing I'll say. But I like it.
So I think at 35, you playing year round just to keep it warm, man. Got to keep the knees warm to going, man. At 35, you playing different. I'm gonna just, I'm gonna jump in here. I'm gonna jump in here and make an assess. I'm gonna jump in here and make an assumption. You hear me now? I think it's just, I need to keep. It ain't so much about I'm growing my game at this point. You hear me?
Hey,
It ain't so much about me getting better as much as me making sure that I'm staying in basketball playing shape and condition, man.
nigga,
Just keeping this thing
I,
moving, man. It's a use it
I,
or lose it type of situation that when you're over 35. You're
I,
35 and up, use it or lose it, baby. That's it. I'm gonna go and
you
put it
know what
out there.
nigga said? You know what nigga said? Nigga said, "Fuck all this negotiation shit, man. Y'all feel go give me some money. That's why y'all do all that. Y'all can handle that shit. I'm good. I'm good on
Oh
that.
my gosh, bro. She said I'm gonna
Yeah,
get some money in and make sure that
yeah,
I keep everything in working order till we get
yeah.
back to this. So she like, hey, I'm over
This shit too
35.
stressful.
Let's keep
This
it
shit too
loose. Let's keep
stressful.
it loose,
Yeah,
baby.
this CBA shit too stressful, man. Let me go get some
I
money
don't
on it,
know.
man.
I don't know if Project B is a Saudi backed league. I don't know. It just Project B. I would have to look at it. What it said is that Elena Beard is the operating. What I said, chief operating officer, chief basketball
players.
operations or something. Let me make sure I say that right. Hold on.
Yeah, 66 players, 11 players on the roster. That should be cool.
And she said Beard is saying that many top WNBA players have also signed on, though she did not disclose their names. There's also talk of having a men's league as part of Project B. Maybe I don't know. November 26th. There's a tournament in each city. Project B. It intends to stream games. We'll see players competing on the traveling circuit like golf, tennis, auto racing.
I mean, it's interesting though because it's like think about the players that didn't sign to.
Man, what do we talk? What is six Final Fours? What is six Final Fours?
Man, I don't know, man. There's some hope shit going on over there. Some hope dream stuff. Unrivaled and who ain't signed to Athletes Unlimited. You know, they are all up for grabs. You know what I'm saying? Definitely need to work on marketing for sure. Where they gonna televise stuff at? You know, what that look like. All right, but it's interesting though, like to come out of season and then turn around and go into another season from November to April.
Hold on. Let me be clear. Project B is the brainchild of Skype co-founder Jeff Prentice and former Facebook executive Grady Burnett. They come from the tech world where people have equity in the company, so that when the company succeeds, the worker succeeds too. It has an investor group that includes tennis stars Novak Djokovic, Sloane Stephens, as well as former WNBA great Candace Parker. So this, this looks like it's tied to Candace Parker. And I don't know if you see Adidas involved there. So I don't know that this is the Saudi-backed group.
So Candace Parker's of all, actually, them are all Adidas athletes though.
So I want to be clear. This is what they're saying here about Project B. I don't see anything about the Saudis in this article.
Yeah, these are all Adidas athletes. So Adidas definitely gonna be some involvement in it, and they're finna go to all of Adidas top places where they want to play it. So yeah, so that's gonna kind of give you the layer. If anybody's represented by Adidas, they're more likely to play. But I just think of the long term toll on the body getting ready for upcoming season, right? Like what you'd be playing on rival versus what you'd be playing over there with the travel, and then how long it's being played, like from November to April, like just coming out of season, like that's a lot of basketball, a lot of basketball. Hey, Adidas trying to listen, they trying to change the game now. They trying to put a lock code on stuff.
Y'all for confirming. They'll say that is the same one. They investing with the Saudis for this league right here. So then this has still nothing to do with the $5 billion that LeBron's group took away from their global league to start a league that rivals the WNBA.
Man, so
okay.
Hey, listen. If you need,
it just sounds like it's gonna be a lot of good basketball on, because if all of these, it's gonna be a lot of good basketball on. Be a lot of good players playing. Should be a lot of WNBA. What are you gonna do?
If you need a job right now and you a hooper in a dub, hey man, you better try to get yourself employed right now. This is the best time to get yourself employed. They passing out free checks right now. There's always so many people that can play in Unrivaled, so many people that can play in Athletes Unlimited. So that's a lot of big people. That's a lot of big pool of players that ain't playing somewhere. Hey, Bree Hall, Fagan. Hey man, go ahead and sign up for this league, man. So let's get to the money.
Hold on. Speaking of Fagan was just like Player of the Week.
Yeah.
Big Fago doing her thing.
Big Fago, yeah.
Shout out Fago, man. Fago doing her thing. That's a lot of players overseas. I'm gonna have to do some kind of update on all these players doing this, put their work in overseas. But Big Fago for sure, player of the round. 19 points, 10 rebounds, 3 blocks. Gave her team their first win is Adelaide, their first win of the season. So that's basically player of the week for her. Let's go.
Bree Wayne, that was disgusting, man. I don't even, bro. That was, bro. How you at a university and you can't find more than 5 people that can play basketball? You can't do a tryout. You at a university and all you can put out is 5 people, 5 players. Ain't no way it in sense that make you a university. Like you can go to a JUCO and find players. You can have an open tryout and find some players. Like what they put out there on that floor, it didn't make no sense in hell that they couldn't go find more than 5 people that can play basketball. Who y'all practicing against? Boy, that had me hot yesterday. It had me hot. I ain't even gonna hold you. That had me hot yesterday.
The team had the flu. The team had the flu.
I don't
Is that
care.
is that accurate? Is that accurate? Everybody got sick at the last minute.
I don't care what
It's
they
an
had. Hey, listen.
or something. Okay. What kind of flu? I ain't got time for y'all. I'm not doing this with y'all. I just not.
Hey man,
but
hey, we would have did an open tryout. Hey, listen, guess what? At them type of schools, you can have 20 people on a roster. That's what y'all don't realize. Like if it's not a P4, you talking about NAIA schools, Division 3 schools, they can have 20, 25 people on a roster. Like, there ain't no for what that happened yesterday. Everybody, you can't tell me 20 people got sick and only 5 people can play. One coach, nah, dog. You can have as many. You have. Hey, listen, the school smaller than 1K. Listen, you can have as many people on the roster too. Because guess what? They not paying for them to play there anyway. That's all I'm saying. They somebody. Hey, listen, you could have went and got a cheerleader. You could have listen. I know they got something more. I know they got a volleyball team. You could have went and employed some volleyball players just for a game.
Yeah, they only got about 400 students. It ain't a lot going on there. I don't know if I announced these before. I don't even know if I seen. I think these just dropped today. Gotti with the Shotty on the Twinkle Catchings Award preseason watch list. I think I said Amir Drysdale watch list before. Edwards, Johnson, Latson on that one. Latson, Edwards on the Wade Trophy watch list. Gamecocks everywhere. Now we'll see how it all shake out at the end, but we on these preseason lists. I mean, y'all can listen. Yeah, Mondo and Jeremy, they ready for 2026 already. I see him. I told him, no matter what we bring, right now, Ashlyn and Chloe back next year.
I salute Jeremy, man. I get it, man.
No LSU freshman on the list. I don't know. Flage's on the Wade Trophy list. Leia's on the Ann Myers Drysdale. Flage is on the Ann Myers Drysdale. Michaela. Grace Knox is on the Tamika Catchings list.
Hey, Bree Wayne, you funny as hell. You not now. You know they ain't for their put no.
I see both. Swain and Sunfire made the list too. I see Mia on the list too.
They not about to put LSU freshman on no list.
Nah, Grace Knox on there. She on the Tamika Catchings list. Jazzy on there.
Oh man, come on, dog.
Who else I recognize? Quinones from UConn, Pardo from Tennessee, Skinner from Duke, Swain and Sunfire from Stanford.
He said we gonna wait to get to April.
Crump from Texas, Chavez from Oklahoma, Brooks from North Carolina. I like that Brooks kid. It's somebody else that surprised me though that I liked. Who was it?
Jeremy, make sure you know what the roster is before you say wait to get to April. Make sure you got the proper roster now. Make sure you're equipped now. I'm gonna wait to get to April. Gotta make sure you're equipped now before you get there.
Yeah, I was telling y'all the freshmen that made the Tamika Catchings list. You said no LSU freshman. Grace Knox was on there, and then I just started naming other ones that was on there because why not?
Are we
Ren,
talking
I don't
about?
know how to say her last name for Washington. She's on there. Girardi from Oklahoma State.
You talking about the
Deal
brown
Addie
list?
Deal from Iowa.
Hey man, hey, y'all talking about development at LSU? Never heard of it. What that look like?
You go. I don't even know why I start that conversation. Is Raven on one of those point guard lists?
Don't ask him. Hey, listen, let me say this. That point guard list ain't a point guard list. The shooting guard list ain't a shooting guard list. The small forward list ain't small forward list. Is everybody misplaced? Everybody's misplaced on these lists. So I don't know if people know what a point guard is. So as you say, point guard list, yes, she might be listed, but I don't. We don't know because these lists is kind of they kind of shaky now. Don't act like we didn't have Big Fault NK as SEC Freshman of the Year. We missed last year. But we'll beat her this year. I don't think so. I don't think so. Uh, I love the confidence though.
What freshman you got winning SEC Player of the Year?
Damn sure ain't no LSU Tiger. Shotty with the Gotti.
Yeah, I like Gotti. That's what I was about to say. I like Gotti with the shotty.
I was,
Melly Barnes, what's
I
happening?
was, I was just
I
keep
like
it
Gotti
real
with the
with
shotty.
you know why? Because she's gonna make
Play
a
on both
bigger
sides of the ball. She's
impact.
gonna be out there.
She
Whew.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the biggest reason is she's going to be out there. There's nothing in her way. She's going to get better as the season go on, and she's going to impact winning on both sides of the floor. It's like, hey, that's why. Yeah.
And her want to play defense is gonna turn into so much offense. It's gonna be ridiculous. That's the other part about Gotti that I don't think people is really focused on. Jada Silver gonna be in that conversation too. Listen, I like that freshman.
Yeah. I like Jada Silver. Come on, man. The city of Norman, man. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Hey, listen now. If they get that award
I
to
like Aldo in the
sit
conversation.
if they get that award to City of Norman, we gonna have some real. Hey, listen, I'm gonna have to do coach's hot show. We might have to have a coach's hot show for that one. Yeah, I'm gonna go in on them. She, I keep telling y'all, she's not the best freshman on Oklahoma's team. She's not. I keep telling y'all this, and she's not the most impactful freshman on their team. Because I know they'll sit there and tell you she's the most impactful. She's not the most impactful freshman on Oklahoma team. But yeah, I don't know. Just wait for it. Now I see politics can say one thing, but that game can show something else. That's all I go by. I go by the eye of the game. You know what I'm saying? What you done. You know what I'm saying? I don't go by the politics. The politics will get you hurt every time. What's been your biggest takeaway so far, Steph?
Talia Scott.
Okay. All right. You've been
That's
talking
been my.
about it. You've been talking about all season. I ain't gonna hold you. Now that one person you've been talking about all season since we started doing breakdowns on teams, breakdowns on leagues. That's been the one person that you've been talking about. I give you that.
She was one of my fabulous freshmen. Been waiting on her.
I've been disappointed with you know what I'm saying, some of this basketball play. So
You know who else? I ain't gonna hold you. Uh, Louisville. Louisville played the champs tough. Louisville played the champs tough. They played them scrappy. They figured out something in the second half. Um,
they always want something
and
away.
Well, I think something that was missing from this game was how impactful McKinley Randolph can be. So you didn't get a lot out of McKinley Randolph this game. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to
You
see
know,
when that kid figure
you
it
know
out.
why
I
you
saw,
don't.
I
You
saw
know
Zach
why
in the
you
building.
don't get it. I said this. You know why you don't get a lot because you
The
don't put her
coach
in
got
winning
to unlock it.
situations.
The coach got to be able to unlock it.
You don't put her in winning situations for it to be unlocked. That's my biggest thing. Like she's got game. She's always had game. Like, but you got to put her in situations. Now, what I do love about watching Randolph yesterday was she really worked on her body, and you could tell. It's just now you got to go out there and show the other side of the game that you've been working on. So those are the things. But no, I like that kid. Little Hibachi, K State. That's I'm watching her at K State. Um, I like the freshman that's at Kansas though. But I saw that it ain't been too much that's really impressed me so far these first 2 days. I've seen some things that like I don't know. I just don't know about some of these teams, especially in the top 25. Like I'm really questioning about some top 25 teams. That's like, yeesh, you can go ahead and cancel them right now. It ain't happening. You got any games you watching today? Davis, Q Sumner was trash talking about our whole game.
Sorry,
Jimmy
y'all. That was a
Butler.
super important super important call that might change the whole game. Auntie number 0 from Louisville was putting strong to the perimeter. Ooh, I think she hit threes over strong. Three threes over strong. Okay. Q Samuels was trash talking. Jalea Davis. Who is Jalea Davis? What I miss, Rob?
We was talking about Louisville and the Louisville game.
Is Jalea Davis number 0? Is that what y'all saying? I don't know. Tell me. I don't know. You gotta tell me.
What game you watching tonight?
Uh, sheesh. I don't know if I'm really. I mean, it's a couple things I'm gonna keep my eyes on. Notre Dame. I'm gonna watch Notre Dame. I'm gonna peek in on Oklahoma State. I'm for sure gonna watch the Notre Dame game, and I'm gonna watch Texas A&M tonight because I want to see what Team No Tape looks like.
No take.
But for sure,
Oh, Hannah gonna go.
I'm
Hannah gonna have
interested in I'm
30
interested to
tonight.
see what Joni doing. I'm interested to see what Joni to put together.
Hannah gonna have 30 tonight. You ain't gotta worry about that one.
Um, yeah, I think them the only ones on the docket. I was really checking
TC
out.
TC plays tomorrow. For
Yeah,
those
no,
people asking.
I won't watch them, so I have to.
Yeah, they play tomorrow. They ain't playing nobody. They
Have to.
playing the HBCU.
Not until I absolutely have to. Will I check them out?
Damn. Why are they playing so early in the morning? Georgia Tech. They got a
Yeah, I
10
think that's
a.m.
it. I think
kickoff.
that's it. I think that's it, Rob. I think that's it.
Yeah, no, ain't really no games today. I'm looking at tomorrow's schedule. Georgia Tech kicks it off at 10 a.m. UCLA plays at 12. I mean 2:30. TCU plays at 5. Maryland plays at 6.
No, we play tomorrow. I mean, no, we play Friday. We play
Yeah,
Friday and I
uh,
think Tuesday.
the Whisperer plays at 6:30. North Carolina plays at 7.
Texas Tech play tomorrow.
Yeah, Texas Tech
LSU
plays
play tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Stanford play tomorrow.
Oklahoma State plays back-to-back days. That's weird.
Oh, Alabama play tomorrow too.
I'm watching Stanford. I'm watching Stanford play tomorrow. I wish they'd get them off
Yeah.
the ACC.
Who's your dark horse so far?
Stanford, and they ain't really a dark horse, but they the dark horse right now because they ain't ranked.
Yeah, Notre Dame is today at 7 o'clock Eastern.
Yeah, Stanford because they ain't ranked. That's the reason why they my dark horse. they gonna clap somebody brackets.
Is there a player that's surprising you for how they came back this season?
Not so far. Not somebody I'm like surprised, but also everybody ain't played yet. So I'm still, you know. Sometimes I hate just watching early morning game. I mean, early games in the season because they don't really be playing nobody. So it's kind of hard to get a real good eye on what it could look like when you ain't really playing nobody because a lot of players going through the motions and not going hard. So it can bother you. There's a lot of good freshmen out there that's been hooping, but not. It's only a couple of them that's really stood out above. But that's just what it is, right? Early in the season. So as we get through this first week of season, we start getting to next week. We should start seeing some better games, so people actually playing people. So I'm here for the good games, not these blowout games. I
You
want to
said
learn
is
from these
Missouri playing tonight?
hands on
I don't
knees.
see Missouri, but I see Texas A&M at 8 Eastern. Unless I'm overlooking.
I want to see how Cincinnati responds playing the product on Friday. I want to see how that game goes. Cincinnati just lost from, but they 5-star freshman didn't play either, so I gotta take that into account. But they shouldn't have lost that game though. Yeah, Missouri.
Right. What else you got up today?
Nothing. But I gotta get up out of here, man. I gotta get on the move. I got a lot of stuff to do today in a very short amount of time. So.
Yep, y'all. We getting ready to wrap. I am back for the CC show for sure. Probably some type of basketball hoops therapy before that. I got see you aunties tonight, so be on the lookout for the notifications. And I'm also watching Notre Dame. Hey man, if y'all hit the like and the share on the way in, hit the like and the share on the way out. Y'all know what it is. Until next time. That's right, man. Me, Mr. Shake My Hand. Says Talk Sports, man. Stay tuned. Talk soon.